What's going on, everybody? Griffin was like, you got to do the yo's. You got to have the yo's in there.
It's not the same without the yo's.
You got to have all the yo's. Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the show. How are you? Appreciate you guys all being here. My name is UltimatDJz.
And my life sucks. I'm on Oahu.
And we're working.
And I'm Griffin.
Tell you the future. Oh, well, we could do a little bit of that. Appreciate you guys all being here. What's going on? Welcome in from Hawaii. Talking Trek is live, and it's time for a Talking Trek server sound off. You guys go ahead and punch it up. Let's see who is hanging out with us here today in a live studio broadcast from Hawaii. You guys go ahead and punch it up in chat, and let's see who we actually have. Clark kicking us off on server 51. Thank you. Risha on 201. Ben to the Robot on 51 as well. Enterprise on server 30. J-Baz on 13. Your way. Server 30. Tony Pie 86. Game Junior on 30. We got Bear Butt Owl on server 24. Hey, what's going on? Guru says audio only. No, we got full on video. Are you ready? You ready for the video?
I'm watching it right here.
Go ahead and flip it.
Talking Trek on Oahu.
Let's flip it, everybody. Don Zeno on 136.
Ooh, we got some sun.
There
it's
it
hot.
is.
It's a little hot right
Wrestling
now.
on 30. Q-Dog on 701. Tabby Mose on 20. Vic on 33. What's going on? Blade on server 26. Spock 51. Rills on 67. Chewy. Server 30. What's going on? Tiny Mama 67. Allen on 12. JG Nasty.
Have you ever wondered how tiny Mama is?
I've met Tiny Mama. You've met Tiny Mama.
Which one's Tiny? Who's
We
Tiny
met
Mama?
Tiny Mama in Miami last year.
That's right. I remember Tiny Mama now. Hey, Tiny Mama.
What's going on? Barcelona on European 138. Surac server 30. Bird Bill flagship 15. What's going on? BW Burn 701. Martok 137. Raskar server 30. And all over the chat. Thank you. Trek Diva on 86. Dad 15. What's going on? Appreciate you guys all being here. Thank you so much. Very, very excited to be broadcasting with you here in Hawaii and still utilizing our amazing new IRL backpack equipment here.
We're pulling down internet on the entire island. I don't think anyone else can get. They're all dial-up except for us.
We have totally 100% ganked all connectivity.
We have usurped the internet.
Yeah, we
apologize.
DW on server 76. Thank you. Striker on 49. Appreciate that. Lizard. Certainly on 36. What's going on? Vic on 33. Appreciate you guys all being here. Good evening.
It is really, really bright in here. What is going on?
There is a lot of sun here in Hawaii. There absolutely is. Appreciate you guys all being here. Good evening. Welcome in. My name is UltimatDJz.
And I'm Griffin.
And this is Talking Trek, Star Trek Fleet Command's official podcast, where tonight we're going to be talking to you about the challenge track after one complete week, what happened with it, what they've done with it, and whether or not players believe that this is now going to be achievable moving forward, and the rewards. We'll talk a little bit about that.
Spoiler alert, it's good news.
It is good news. We also have good news for you regarding the Excelsior. So we're going to talk a little bit about that with regards to the warp range bug that was discovered by Jules Verne and the lab earlier today. So we've got a lot of that we're going to be talking about, plus a few shenanigans along the way. And we do have a couple of guests with us today.
Even more good news. We have bailed Dr. Chef out of jail.
Dr. Iron Chef is here, everybody. Do we have the scene switcher?
I can switch any scene you want.
Chef, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for...
That's not it. Oh, that's it. There he is.
There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Iron Chef is here.
Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for coming all the way to Hawaii. I know it's a long flight for both of you.
Well, they didn't come anywhere. This is me and DJs.
Well,
they're here, though.
Okay, in spirit.
So glad
Uh-oh.
we could
there we go.
spend some time together.
Yeah.
And you are... our Ohana. You are family to us, and we appreciate all of you.
We appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thank you so very much for being here. Yes, Iron Chef is here. He's been showing us around the island, and it's been very, very busy. And due to some earlier shenanigans today, we are short on budget because we had to go bail Dr. Iron Chef out of jail.
It's not my fault, okay?
It is 100% your fault.
I didn't get kicked out of anything.
He wanted to go do a Disney stream, and you were like, hey, let's go to the Four Seasons.
We had the best Disney stream probably anybody has ever seen, okay? We got a tour of the best possible suite.
It was a beautiful suite.
What is that suite called, Jeff?
It's the
Get closer there, buddy.
The 3-bedroom Grand Villa.
The Grand Villa
Oh,
Suite. We were in the Grand... They don't give tours, normally, of the Grand Villa Suite. We saw the Grand Villa Suite. We saw every room, every bathroom. We flushed every toilet. We made sure everything was working perfectly. And then we left, and we toured the property. We went outside, went around, we checked out the pools.
All this is great up to this point. And then he decides, let's go next door.
The cove outside, Aulani, shares with the Four Seasons. So I thought, why not go to the Four Seasons and check that out and check out their pool and their high-end
what
shopping
he's leaving out
experiences.
is the fact that Dr. Iron Chef is, in fact, the Disney creator and had spoken ahead of time with the Disney property and got all the clearances and permissions and everything necessary for us to walk through the Disney resort, even got us a tour of the Grand Villa. Now,
I got us a tour of the Four Seasons.
It was a good tour.
What Griffin didn't do was the same thing Chef did, which was get the permissions and the clearances and the ability to carry cameras in there because...
Are you kidding me? It's like they don't... You know what my permission is? There's my permission on the Four Seasons.
Well, they didn't kick him out because he was the one swiping a card. Chef and I, on the other hand...
In fact, they actually didn't kick Chef out. The only person actually technically kicked out was you. Because
I happen to be holding the camera.
Well, okay, there's one thing to hold a camera. Like, let's say this is the camera. It's one thing to sort of just be minding your own business here like this. But here's DJs in the lobby of the Four Seasons.
I was not.
Look at that. Oh, wow, I've never seen a chandelier that size. And then,
first of all,
shockingly,
none of that happened.
Shockingly, they politely asked DJs to leave because he was, causing a scene.
They escorted me out the back door.
They did.
Not a public use door, Chef. They escorted us out the back.
Well,
just outside.
Yeah, no public access. All right.
But don't worry, there is a happy ending to the story. I did get a gift from my girlfriend in the retail shop.
No, that's fantastic. I'm glad that was what was necessary in order for us to
I think that was compelling content. In fact, I have it on good authority that Dr. Iron Chef said that was his most watched live stream of all time.
That is true.
Thank you for your support on that one.
That was a lot of fun. It was a cool rate. No, not naughty DJs. Combat Kill. I didn't do anything. I was just.
You're right. You did not do anything. You did not show the proper decorum. You did not keep your volume down to an acceptable level for everybody else.
Even on a mic.
Exactly. You don't need one. It's like you swallowed a bullhorn when you were 5 and you still haven't coughed it up. Oh, no.
Yes. Now, we are doing a pod, so there are no overlays, Enterprise. We're doing the actual pod, so no stickers and because we're actually doing an STFC podcast for you guys here tonight, live from Hawaii.
We do have lots to talk about. I mean, vacation be damned. We're here to talk about Star Trek Fleet Command, damn it. We're going to do it like our life depends on it.
And so we're going to do that for you coming up. But we're also going to give you a little bit of an update into the schedule that we got going on tomorrow. And Chef is going to talk a little bit of smack about the cooking competition.
We have a big cooking competition going on tomorrow, Dr. Iron Chef. Isn't that right?
All I do is talk smack around here.
That's exactly
what I'm known. That's exactly what I'm known for.
Absolutely true. Now, when we were at the grocery store earlier today, you found it was revealed that what we were cooking are burgers and sides.
Right.
No. For the last time, it's sliders. Sliders and sides.
Sliders and sides. And as a result of that, we then had to go in and buy our ingredients. Now, we've already bought. All right. Do you want to give a sneak peek to the audience into what it is that you might be preparing?
Ooh.
Yes.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I think the best way to explain it is it's a Jules Verne favorite.
Ooh.
It's a Jules Verne favorite. So
I thought we said no pineapple.
We are not doing pizza at all. No pineapple on pizza.
Tony Pie, thank you for the bits. Appreciate that very much. Casey Jones, thank you for the resub. Appreciate all you guys and your support that we have had all throughout the weekend. And just giving you guys a little bit of insight into how we're doing this broadcast here today. We've got the backpack hardwired up over there. It is powering the entire studio. We have the full 1080 HP, 60 FPS data throughput, the 6,000 kbps.
We have a
that we got
4-camera switching production suite hooked up to mirrorless DSLR cameras, thanks to our friends at Canon.
Not only that, Fisty, thank you for your 100 kitty bitties. Love you, buddy. Appreciate that so very much.
Oh, Fisty's here. Hey, Fisty. How you doing, man?
How you doing, Fisty?
How you doing? Happy Friday.
And we decided to test a few more. We're pushing the limits. Today, obviously, was the first run of the IRL backpack over at Alani.
Alani. Slash the Four Seasons.
What was the place that we went grocery shopping? Don Donkey?
Donkey. Yeah.
Don Donkey. Yes, and that is their real name. Don
Donkey. So we used the backpack, and aside from a couple of connectivity issues that we discovered early, the latter half of the stream went really, really well.
I am impressed. Color me impressed with you and your hard work and getting everything all put together. DJz did an amazing job. It all worked great. And it's a really cool sight to be seen.
It actually really, really is. And we went one step further with it tonight because not only do we have our 4 bonded modems like we had earlier today, but tonight we are also running both Starlink satellites.
Yes.
Have you ever seen anything like that, Chef?
This is amazing. I don't think there's anyone else that does something like this. And so congratulations.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I can't say that because there is one other person that does it.
And who might that be?
It was iShowSpeed. We've marketed or not marketed, but like modeled a lot of our build after what he was doing with his cross-country stream. And then, of course, now he's over in South Africa doing the exact same thing.
Oh, is he really?
But he
Yes.
hasn't come to Hawaii yet. So
Hasn't come to Hawaii yet, so
you're
we're
the
here in
first one.
Hawaii. Yeah, that's right.
He should. But has iShowSpeed streamed in the middle of the ocean before?
I don't believe he has.
And yet we have last year, and this year we're going to do it even better because we have the
be able to
new
do it again.
technology to keep us
you go.
going at all times. And
That's right.
we have the nice 4-camera switcher, so our cameras won't freeze in the middle of our show anymore.
That's absolutely correct. So we've got a lot of new tech, and we appreciate you guys. For those of you listening in podcast audience, we are asking for your guys' help in constructing and funding this new studio setup that we've got that's going to allow us to do a lot when we come out on streams. First of all, thanks to Corey earlier during the day in our IRL,
Yes.
who donated 10,000 bits.
That means more shenanigans go on that wheel of
The Go Wheel.
dismemberment.
To what?
The wheel of dismemberment.
I don't think that's what it's
So
called.
one of us is going to lose a body part doing one of these things.
Two
There's
more
no way
items.
around. We're feeding sharks. We're jumping out of planes.
Mm-hmm.
We're going down the Niagara Falls in a barrel.
I'm not doing that one.
Well, I mean, it's on the wheel.
That's not on the wheel.
Who approves this wheel?
Tarpy does.
Tarpitude, of course. Tarpitude.
But the barrel's not on the wheel. But thanks to Corey, we do get to add 2 more items to the Go Wheel.
very
We'll
nice.
do that when we come
Thanks,
home,
Corey.
probably. I don't think I'm
Thank
going to
you.
do it here today. Maybe
Can
tomorrow.
you do one for us, Chefy? If we maybe we'll send you to feed the sharks.
No, absolutely. We'll go in the sharks. I'm a shark, so it works out very
He's
well.
a shark.
He is an actual shark. Oh, I didn't
He's a
realize
whale.
that.
He's a shark.
Shark.
But
Right,
anyways,
there you
we
go.
have this cooking competition. We're doing it tomorrow at around 2 p.m. Eastern.
That's the hope to get online. So
And it's going to be Dr. Iron Chef versus UltimatDJz in the kitchen. We have a full kitchen production suite set up. We've got lighting. We've got top-down cameras. We can see what's being prepared. And it is mano y mano, slider versus slider, side versus side. And it's not just what's your favorite dish. No. That'd be too easy. Tarpitude came up with incredible rules for this competition to where they have to be Hawaiian-inspired dishes, but not use pineapple because that's not actually really Hawaiian in the first place. They have to feed
where does
8
pineapple
people.
come from?
A lot of places. It was an import from. They don't even really grow a whole lot of pineapple on the islands anymore,
Yeah.
right, Chef?
It's not a thing, but it's not a native plant either. So
No, it's not
it
a
comes
native
from
plant.
other places.
It's an import.
Yeah.
DJ,
Okay.
I
I
knew
was just
that.
curious if you knew that.
Well, the dole plant, Chef. That's pretty much that's not abandoned, but they don't grow a lot of pineapple.
It's more
anymore.
for show. It's more for a tourist attraction and kind of demonstrate what it was like in the plantation days back around the turn of the century.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so there you
Well,
go. So there you go.
it's,
But anyways, we've got that, and you had to spend $100 or less at the grocery store,
which we were both of us had to actually put items back didn't
down
we?
to the penny.
I had to put back some of the mushrooms that we had.
Yeah, and I had to put back an extra 2 pounds of meat
Oh,
because I was going to buy 6 pounds of meat because you can't have too much meat.
They're sliders. They're amuse-bouche. And
Big
Tarpy had this all
sliders.
figured out great because they didn't know what they had to do. They were told what to do. They had 30 minutes to plan their dishes and to go shopping, and they had to stay under $100. And now, bam, it's all locked in. So we heard a little bit about what a teaser, of what Iron Chef wants to do.
He just said it's a Jules Verne favorite.
Jules Verne knows.
Okay.
The Chad knows.
Wait,
Well,
what?
don't-
What?
Don't spoil it
Oh,
anymore.
because they were watching you. They were watching you
Well,
shop.
They watched the shop, but they also know because Jules has been on my show and we talked a little bit about what he likes to eat from Hawaii.
Gotcha. All
There
right.
you go.
Well,
You should have been watching. but you
Blade
didn't.
says DJ is going to be heating up Chef Boyardee in a can, and like I said, I got this locked down. What? Can't be out of a can.
No, out
Can't
of
be
a
out of
can.
a freezer bag. Nothing
No,
like that.
no, like regular lettuce. The only thing that's missing that I still don't know what the plan is am I judging? Who's judging this competition?
Well,
That remains to be. We're gonna have to figure that out during the stream at some point in time.
yeah. There's. We'll figure it out. Maybe the doorbell will ring at some particular point in time.
The doorbell.
Yeah.
Who knows? Oh, everybody on the planet now knows my first, middle, initial, and last name thanks to you not cutting the stream when I had to check our car earlier, and they also know where the house is because you kept shooting the front of the house out here. We're gonna get attacked by sunrise. If I'm missing, it's his fault.
Well, I did send the address to one individual. I did send the address to an individual who is going to be coming over
Wait a minute. You're telling me that you
handpicked?
You can't handpick a judge. You're a contestant.
Of course I handpicked a judge because I need all the help I can get.
Well, I guess you're not actually a chef, and obviously Dr. Iron Chef is a chef.
Is
it
a
is
chef.
in his name.
So
not
obviously,
quite.
I brought in.
Hold on.
But I'm not made of iron either.
Dr. Iron Chef.
I brought in somebody.
Are all three of those words, in fact, not correct?
I think the only thing that's correct is the doctor part.
Okay,
I'm not made of iron. I'm not a chef.
He's a chef. And listen, he made dinner last night.
Well, he not just made a dinner. He made an incredible meal for us.
And it was so delicious, and there was enough leftovers. I actually ate it today for lunch as well.
We did
So
shoot that production, and we will have that up on YouTube shortly for you guys to check out. But Chef, can you tell us a little bit about what you cooked for us? Because it was incredible.
Oh, we made a kind of a Hawaiian dinner. It was lau lau, kula pig. We had some poke, spicy poke, and some other things.
That was good.
We had Okinawan sweet potato, and we wrapped it up with, I guess it was a pie made of chocolate macadamia nut pie.
It was. I had too many pieces of that pie.
It was delicious. But obviously, after having seen what I was up against and knowing that Tarpey was going to judge and Griffin was going to judge, which, by the way, obviously there was going to be biases here that were going to prevent me from winning rightfully. Okay? I had to call in an expert.
That's not fair.
I did.
I still think
someone
that's
who
not legit.
I believe is 100% guaranteed to probably not give me their vote, but we're going to give it a go. All right.
What does that mean? Not give you their vote? So you pick somebody that you think is a good fit for you.
I picked somebody that I feel confident is going to recognize my chef capabilities.
I doubt that's true. In order for them to recognize something, you first must need it in order to exist.
I do, in fact, have chef-like capabilities. I hear the doorbell. It might just be time. Production, could you answer the door, please? Now it's time, chef. Now,
I am a little concerned now.
The tables have been
whoever
turned.
it is, they're very impatient. They keep ringing the doorbell.
Okay, we're coming. We're coming.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That is not fair.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That is not fair.
I would like to welcome to the stage of Talking Trek in Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is. Beck Likes Plants is here. Where is the button? There we go.
Welcome to Hawaii. Apparently.
Welcome to Hawaii. How are you?
You got here awfully quick.
Great.
This is incredible.
Glad you can come here.
Thanks.
Quit sucking up to her. She's not your special judge. The fix is already in.
We're covered.
The joke is kind of on DJs because Dr. Mom and Beck at Nashville bonded over anime, and so they have become really good friends over that time. And so this is perfect. Thank you very much.
You didn't see that one coming, did you?
What?
You did not know this, right?
I did not know this.
They were talking about anime the whole time. But at the end of the day, the winner is going to be all of you in the audience because no matter what, we're going to try our best. We're going to have a lot of entertainment. And it's going to be a great time tomorrow. So please join us as we do the Talking Trek Cook-Off.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
And obviously says Gundam Forever. Is that in the catalog over there with you too? Gundam?
Nice surprise. Duder says, welcome to the poop show. Beck Likes Plants. Listen, it's been actually a really, really good time. This is a high quality
production. Who are you calling a poop show?
Yeah, we've got everything happening.
We got doorbells. We've got
that was obviously not a real doorbell.
We got lights. We got cameras.
We're in 4K. Action. We got action. JPC says my money is on chef. All right. Well, listen.
Well, are you going to give us a hint? Or are you going to tease what you're actually? He teased. What are you thinking?
I am. What did we buy again?
See, this is the problem. It's not really you in the competition. It's me. Because you're like, you hear the rules, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to make something that I like to eat at home every Saturday night. It's going to be great. It's like, sir, that is not Hawaiian.
Burgers.
That is not Hawaiian.
Burgers.
It's not a slider.
What is it? What is it when you is it a smash burger when you put a hole in the middle of the burger and put a fried egg in it?
They don't have that here.
Chef bought eggs.
You've never studied. Anyway, that is coming your way tomorrow. 2 p.m.-ish Eastern. We now have the one and only Beck Likes Plants here, judging the whole competition.
Who is here to judge everything, all right?
Can you please raise your hand and solemnly swear that you are A, up to no good, and B, will be impartial?
Oh, of course. And if it is helpful, this was a fun surprise. Thank you guys for inviting me. I will be as unbiased as possible.
Whoa.
It's going to be a good time.
You're losing. What does the loser have to do? Do we have? Is there a production turpitude? Is there a penalty for losing this competition?
What does that look for? That look like, obviously I've had this plan for months.
I was asking you a random question that I don't have in any way, shape, or form the answer to, nor do I know what will happen to you.
You know what?
The loser.
I'm ready to talk about Fleet Command. Are you?
Oh, please. You've never been ready to talk about Fleet Command.
Anyway, all right. So real quick, what are the stakes then? Do you want to grab a microphone? Do you want to go ahead and tell everybody what the stakes are?
Production,
super
go
quick.
ahead. Let us know what we're doing.
I am definitely not going to tell you before it actually happens. You know this by now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, so a secret stakes are up for grabs, but also you get to hear her, ladies and gentlemen. Tarpitude is also with us and producing an amazing weekend worth of content. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you.
She gets a thunderous applause.
Yes, the big button.
That.
Big button there.
Everybody loves the Tarpitude.
Thank you very much for putting all this together and producing everything and making the phone calls and doing the permissions.
And packing the dongles.
And getting all the permissions needed for us to make our content while we're here on the island.
Hey, pal, it's not my fault that you were bringing attention upon yourself while we were trying to do some retail shopping.
But no, we've got a wonderful property here. We showed you around the streamer house just a little bit earlier, and the collaboration and the preparation. I mean, it's been a very tight schedule too, and crazy. Can I ask for recognition and acknowledgement from executive producer Tarpitude that throughout the entire day today, even by the time we got here to this show, we were actually only running 1 hour behind schedule, which is amazing.
So, no, you're actually on time.
This was part of the schedule.
They built in an hour of failure for you.
They planned for me to be an hour late. Okay, well, I was trying to get on the air by 9 p.m. Eastern, so you knew it was going to be 10 p.m. Eastern.
Yes.
Well, there we go. Scalyback says, Tarpy, Beck, and Mama Chef, I'm sensing a girls' night out.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that could
They're going out on the town?
Happen.
Is that a thing? Do you guys have any plans? Hot dates?
Duder says there's a glitch in the Matrix if we're actually on time. I didn't realize we were on time. You did this on purpose?
Are you guys going out to Waikiki and like hitting a strip club, or what are you doing?
Built-in fluffer time.
Pinky's coming, so no.
Okay.
Oh.
In that case,
wait. So what? We have your family is coming over.
They're coming. They should be arriving in about half an hour or so.
Really? That's wonderful.
That's going to be great. So we're going to see who else coming. We're going to see Dr. Mom.
Dr. Mom and
Pinky.
Pinky's going to be here. Brother is going to stay home. He has some homework to do.
Homework.
Wait,
it's a Friday.
He never studied.
It's a Friday.
He is. I'm very proud of him. He's a straight A student, so he likes to.
So he's going to study all weekend. That's his fun for the weekend.
Yeah, this is fun. Well, he's going to go to a Pokemon card show tomorrow. So he'll be at the card show trading cards and buying and selling stuff.
Does he want to come hunt with me tomorrow?
He might. He might. So
nice.
we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
That'll be fun. So we're going to go hunt some Pokemon tomorrow.
Finally, some credibility around here when it comes to Pokemon, because it's not existed yet.
First of all, I caught
Ouch.
like 6 Pokemon on the way back from the grocery store, and I spun like a bunch of Pokestops. I've got gifts galore. I'm ready to go. I am all set up. Tarpy taught me how to use my item bag yesterday and how to get rid of all my potions and set me up for future failure, but it's fine.
I don't know what any
always
of that means.
set you up for future failure. That is my job.
Let me get rid of all the stuff that I need to keep. So anyway, a lot of fun and really, really grateful for the whole team who's put everything together.
Thank you guys for being here.
Thank all of you guys, and thank you guys out in the audience. Corey, thank you for your support earlier today. Appreciate that. And your support actually right up here. Oh, we don't have the overlays on, but the alerts are working. We're currently about 25% through to our first 24-hour stream that we're going to give you guys. But every $5,000, the technology goal for this year is $15,000.
Have you figured out what the eating contest will be this year?
That hasn't gone onto the Go Wheel yet.
What?
Yeah, it's not on the Go Wheel yet.
It's not like a 24-hour stream staple production. We got to spin that to make that happen.
What?
The eating contest.
He wants to do another eating contest.
Well, last year I completely destroyed him at the taco eating.
Right, but that was during a 24-hour stream. So
That's
I
what
feel
we're
like we
talking
need one
about.
of those first.
No. I said
we-
during
yeah.
the 24-hour stream, will we not have some sort of eating competition?
I haven't gotten that far.
Oh, well, never mind.
You're getting a glare right now.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to take some heat off of you for a change.
Oh, yes. There have been chickens just running across the street and the road. We saw those earlier when we were at
I
the
mean,
grocery
how do
store.
you, Chef, how do you make money here as a grocer selling chickens or chicken breasts when you can just pick one up on the road and take it on the
There's
road?
Put it in your pot.
everywhere.
And, they were just running loose. But
Are they wild chickens? Do they belong to somebody?
They're wild chickens. They're just populated in different places. So
Do you
So-
think they go home at the end of the day?
Well, yeah, I do think they. I mean,
they cross the road to go home. So
How do you ask them why?
but I mean, seriously, I could just go out and just pick up a chicken.
yeah, take it home
And
keep it as a
cook
pet
it.
if you want. Well, you can. We can do that tomorrow if you want. We that could be part of the challenge. Is that part of the challenge, Darby? Maybe.
Yeah.
Wait,
you forgot
what?
that part.
What?
You missed that part.
Apparently,
you ignored
I did.
that part,
I don't
actually.
know what you're talking about.
I have scared.
They had to
Beck.
find their own protein, and they were supposed to get the chickens and catch their own chickens, and they
I'm not
ignored that
making
part.
chicken.
I would have helped him do that, but I was afraid he'd just take it back here and choke it. What?
Okay, y'all, the straight face that he said that with was the best part.
All right. Well, listen, obviously, lots of fun being had. And we need your help to continue being able to do it and to help us fund what we've done with the equipment here in the Talking Trek studios and the Ultimate DJz Play studios. So exclamation point tip, exclamation point donate. Really appreciate that. We got over 250 some people in the live studio audience right now.
That's wonderful. Thank you for being here.
Really do appreciate you guys. You know, $1, $2, $5 really helps. It goes a long way towards getting us towards our technology goal of $15,000 so that we can keep doing stuff like this. Spin the go wheel and come out. Chef, now that we have seen this thing in action, obviously we know that there's an audio cable we're going to replace, and we also think that there could be a firmware or something to help with the modem reset. But all in all, worked really well. How confident are you that we're going to be able to pull off some of these stunts around the country?
You know, with those Starlinks, especially when you get them hooked up and on your backpack.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be awesome. And I think, you know, when you break it in a little bit more, you'll get the settings, tweak it as much as possible. I actually saw the stream, even though it went offline a couple times. The quality of it was excellent. So you can make even adjustments to lower something like that to make it even better, so it doesn't cut out as much.
Yeah, probably dropping the bit rate. Beck, when you were a streamer back in your streamer glory days, is that something you ever wanted to aspire to do? IRL stream? The technology was just emerging at that point in time.
Sorry, I was magically receiving a microphone into my and then here. No, it actually was something that I had thought about back in the day. My first TwitchCon that I went to, everybody was walking around, and it was chaos, absolute chaos walking around, and everywhere you went, someone was streaming, and I just thought that was just a really neat thing. It was a little overwhelming, but I thought it was a really neat thing, and being able to see people just go to the different excursions.
Okay.
Outside of everything and take you with them.
Outside of the convention center.
Yes, yeah. They literally go out through San Diego and go visit places, and I thought that was really neat. Did I ever do it? Absolutely not.
If you were to IRL stream somewhere or make that a brand, what would you IRL stream?
That is a great question. I think personally, if it were ever actually allowed, which this would never be allowed, escape rooms.
Why wouldn't that be? That sounds like it would
That's
be a
like
ton
buying
of fun.
Cliff's Notes for escape rooms.
Yes, exactly. But I love
We just
escape
need
rooms.
to get somebody to.
I would totally do that. Imagine looking up on Beck's website, beckslikesescaperooms.com, and you got a hot date tomorrow night, and you're taking your date to the
You
escape
want
room.
to sound smart, right?
You literally watch that video. You cover
You
every
know all
detail.
the answers. You're
You
ready to go.
Probably pay $300
You're
for
getting
that.
somewhere.
Because what is it worth to be that person? You got a group of 8, 10, 12 people. You're like the guy. You're the go-to guy or girl.
smart one.
And you know how to... that's a great business opportunity. That's way better than my idea of what I would do for IRL streaming.
What would you do?
If I were IRL streaming, I would just go around to car washes. And I would just take it through every single car wash.
Actually, I could see that because
Wait.
they're kind of soothing. Like you see the rainbow suds coming down on the windshield. It's almost like, you know,
I'd do an IRL car wash
Wait.
stream.
Talking in car washes with DJ.
Wait.
What?
talking in car washes. I see it.
The way you guys are exchanging glances right now has me extremely traumatized.
What do you mean? I just said if I were
it's a
IRL
great
streamer,
idea.
I would just go to car washes and I enjoy the car wash.
Oh my God!
Car
All
wash
right.
after car wash after car wash. I certainly wouldn't put myself in a position where I accidentally left the sunroof open one day and I just had to sit there through the middle of the car wash and just get annihilated with the soap in the water.
I can't imagine
And,
that
and the
that'll
hot
be
wax. Don't forget the hot wax.
Is that wax hot in a car wash?
Yeah,
not going to be a thing that I will ever have to worry about. Chef, as we're coming around the table, if you were able to pick this thing up and just go wherever in the world you wanted to go, what would you go do?
Wow, that's a hard decision. I would think maybe we'll go to like some parks and explore around.
I love that.
Maybe
See,
like Disney
all the
parks.
theme
Like
parks.
Disney
How about
parks.
that?
There
All
you
the
go.
Everything.
You know, and maybe call the channel Aloha Diz.
You don't have to. You don't just have to go to the Disney parks as well.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for this side of Aloha Diz to show up, to where you go to like a Six Flags park and you just walk
Yeah.
around and go, "That's trash. That's trash.
That's trash.
That's trash."
I'm hiring Dragon Keeper to be my agent.
That's a wonderful idea.
Yeah,
Get him in
that'll
here.
work.
Just point.
That's trash.
That's trash.
That's trash. All right.
Oh,
so there is that.
He would sample all that.
Well, lots of fun that we're going to be having with this equipment throughout 2026 and beyond, and we're really, really grateful to the community for helping us put everything together.
No
thank
sharks.
you guys so
no
very much.
skydiving.
Yes, that is correct. Matt Hatter, thank you. Fisty, thank you. Casey Jones for the sub, appreciate that. And really just appreciate all you guys for being a part of the community and supporting it and contributing it like you guys have. And helping us do stuff like this. So while we're here, we might as well settle in. There's been some big news about Fleet Command earlier in the day. We broke some of this news earlier.
We have the hand up. Yes.
There's one quick thing, because I know that I'm going to leave and let you guys do the pod and hand this back off to Tarpy. I have yet to try the ghost energy.
That's true. I heard
as
this
it turns
dirty
out,
rumor that poor Beck has never had a ghost energy.
Never had one.
As it turns out, there are multiple cases in our refrigerator now.
You can have some Welch's grape. You can have some sour peach ring, or you can have some delicious cherry limeade.
Now, if I could make a recommendation, avoid the peach.
I love the peach.
I'm not a fan of
I'm
the
having
peach.
peaches right now. I could drink a peach for hours.
No, I think, as a matter of fact, I think I would like to go for a grape right now. Welch's.
You've already
grape.
had your allocation of grape.
I have not had a grape yet. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I haven't had a single grape yet.
So, Backlights Plants, if you could get with this, if you can get with that, would you like to try? What? Would you like
That was
to try?
ridiculous, dude. What is wrong with you?
Would you like to try the grape, the peach, or the cherry limeade?
Well,
Hold on, make us wait for it.
Hold on, where's the
production
decision?
is sliding me a grape, so I think I'm going to try.
I think I
grape.
will. I think I will. Ooh, the chat says run a poll and let the community. I don't know that we got that much time.
DJs can pick which hand, and that's the one he.
You got peach in both hands. I don't believe this for a second.
Well, it looks like Beck has selected the
grape.
camera, the
I want the
Welch's
grape.
grape,
Can I have
which
grape?
is, by the way, probably
Can I have
the
grape?
best
Does
flavor
this
they've
get me
ever
in trouble
made.
to,
This
to
hand.
hold it with the
I got a grape. All right,
Nice.
fantastic.
Rude.
Thank you very much. Woohoo!
So,
There
other
we
hand.
See, she was trying to set me up.
You can never be in trouble while holding a ghost in your hand, which is why DJs often walks around with it all day long.
Yeah, absolutely, and that makes me never wrong. So, cheers to our entire studio audience.
Hold on. Chef, can you get the microphone to the?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, there you go.
We
Let's
really need to hear
get a
that
good
pop
pop
top.
right there.
We'll do this.
Oh wait. Well,
you want
this
me
is
to do
probably
that?
a bad time to tell you guys that I struggle opening cans.
Don't worry, we're all
And
watching. We're all staring at you now.
Everyone's gonna know.
Do you want me to do it?
Here, I'll
Wait,
assist.
well, you could have just started.
No, you're too far away from the
gotta get the
microphone.
pop.
They're not gonna pop it. Just a
The-
little, like, give me a little leverage.
Here, I think that's.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that was a good one. That was
very
good
sad.
ambiance
That
right
was
there.
that was very satisfying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
So,
All right.
fun fact, and this is a very silly thing because I've embarrassed myself already now, and now the world knows that I struggle to open cans. But when I actually first started working at Scopely, I used to be very much, I would drink a lot of energy drinks at the office because I wanted to keep going. And back then, I didn't live near the office. I was having a 2-hour commute. And so I just was relying on energy drinks.
She lived in the sticks.
And back then, I worked with Echo. We were on the same team. And Echo used to have to open all my drinks for me. So there was a joke going around about him like bringing me my coffee, but really the joke was he would have to open the cans for me because I couldn't open the cans, and so I'm a helpless person.
Open my can.
Take a pen.
So it's funny
Jam it
now,
open.
but it's a real thing.
All right.
Well, cheers to you.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers to you.
All
I
right.
hope
Thanks
you
for having
enjoy
us in Hawaii.
Right over the equipment.
Before
this
you
is great.
before you consume, you have to imagine being a child. Be a child and have like it's after school. It was a hot day, and you're just enjoying some nice Welch's grape juice, and we all enjoyed Welch's grape juice as a child.
I grew up on milk and water. So. But yeah.
Well then, I'm about to change your life.
All right.
Here we go.
That smells good.
Yeah, it's got a good
better.
odor.
It tastes better.
I like it.
Not bad.
That's it. We got
There
it.
we go.
She likes it.
She likes it. Mikey, she likes it.
She really likes it.
That's
All right,
going to
there
be
you
a clip, I'm sure. Sound alert. I like
I
it.
like it.
I like it.
Clip that. Is Envenadia here?
But
All right, fantastic.
And on what show did you get to enjoy that Welch's drink?
I enjoyed a grape juice on DJ's show.
That's perfect.
That's it. That's what we got it. We got it. Yes. Oh man.
Well, I gotta get to the sound booth and I gotta get that edit done right now.
Just
Edit it
splice
together.
it. Just have the normal beginning.
Yeah, and then
just add the-
that's exactly what I have in mind.
But all that to say, thank you guys so much for inviting me out here. Thank you for inviting me and seeing your family and all the things. I'm excited to see them later tonight.
Yeah, they are too.
And so
Before you leave, can
Yeah.
we show off the drip that you're wearing there on the ears?
Oh, yes. I did see Forgotten, I think it was, gave me a compliment on the earrings. These earrings are actually from Mrs. Putz.
Yes,
And
that's right.
I love them so very much, made by hand. I wear them all the time, and I get compliments on them all the time. So thank you, Mrs. Putz.
Mrs. Potts is great.
There you
Wonderful.
go.
I think that she should be selling them, DJs.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've definitely taken little pictures in them before. So.
Oh, I love
There you
that.
go.
Well, let's give it up for our good friend Beck Likes Plants.
Beck likes Ghost.
Thank you, guys.
Beck likes Ghost. Beck likes
dear.
Ghost.
Oh, dear.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow for the big,
we'll
Yeah,
see
I'll
you
see you guys
tomorrow.
tomorrow. I'm gonna get some things done. This is a different time zone, so
Tell me about
I'm a
it.
little messed up. What's new? But I'll hand this back off to Darby.
Since you are tasting both dishes, I do recommend bring some Pepto.
Yo, wait a second.
I don't even know what I'm eating, so I'm for a surprise. I'm excited.
yeah, so what
So
could
it'll
go
be
wrong?
fun.
All right.
What could go
You
wrong?
guys
People-
are giving me so much grief.
what
I
could go
can
wrong
cook.
when people send you
Says
food
the
that
guy
you don't
who
know what's
eats
in it?
beefaroni out of a can, not even warmed up on a regular basis.
I'm gonna slide some like laxative in it or something.
It's gonna be here, Beck. Here's just a can of Spam. I just opened it up. Bon appetit.
Eat out of the can. Spam
Oh
out of the
dear.
can.
No, I saw the comment about the Chef Boyardee out of a can, and I visibly.
That's- I had one just the other night on stream. Like
No.
the night I flew out here, I
DJ,
needed a snack.
what is wrong with you?
Come on.
Perfect.
Very good. There she goes. Everybody.
All
Beck's
right.
like plants.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank
We're gonna head
you.
out,
We'll
so.
see you tomorrow
Yeah.
morning. Appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. Beck Likes Plants here as my ace in the hole for the cooking competition, but as it turns out, perhaps not.
Joke's on you.
Yeah. We'll see. But listen, we've got a lot to talk about. As a matter of fact, big announcement coming from Scopely Communications earlier this morning.
That was
With regards
the
to
breaking news. Don't we have? Isn't that the?
Stupid!
No, that's not it. It's not stupid. It's actually very good news.
Nope, that's not it. That's not it either.
Is it this one?
No. That's it.
Breaking news.
Challenge track dailies for Silence, the ones that had to be the ones that you guys were grinding out like 100 hostels for a chef. That finally was.
As it turns out, it was
acknowledged.
just a social experiment to see how many of you would actually do that before.
I would love to see the completion metrics
Yeah.
on that. See, I've told you guys before that Fleet Command looks at completion metrics. They probably looked at it and was like, "Oh, listen, most people did this. It's fine. All right, we don't need to mess with it.
That should be fine. It's
That
working
should
as
be-
designed.
Should be fine. A lot of people are able to complete that.
But the good news, that's not the case. They have fulfilled their original purpose, and they have now been completely changed.
That's right. The scoring metric was, as we have discovered, is working properly. It was just a milestone mathematical error.
Oopsie poopsie.
Oopsie poopsie. And that's been reduced down now to the point where it should, in fact, be an easy daily that we're expecting probably in the neighborhood of 2 to 3 hostels to be able to fix. What? What's wrong with you? What
Dailies check. Dailies check. Dailies check.
Oh, no.
Is it 13 minutes from now?
12 minutes.
You haven't done your dailies?
No, I've been busy all day. I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning building this whole studio while you were probably still in your underwear, in your underoos, in bed, scratching your butt, pretending to, be in a meeting. I've been putting this production suite together.
I had to get up early for a meeting. I was up at like 6:15 for a meeting.
Well, I'm just going to sit right here and do my dailies because I'm on an undefeated streak all week long. I've been doing my things. I've been catching up.
You even finished the silent hostels on Wednesday. You got those done.
Well, yeah. I point and my vengeance goes and it annihilates everything.
Okay, so some players weren't having a whole lot of problem with the silent hostels.
Well, all I can say to that is.
Now I know where that button is. Fantastic. So the good news is for the large majority of players that were struggling, Chef, with the silent hostile, the isolated defense, I think is what it was, right? The isolated defense. That has been corrected and will be in the game on time for the reset that's happening here in just a few minutes for the Saturday.
I've done 0 points. Oh, no. This is the worst.
So
where's my vengeance is out. My vengeance is out. Where is the vengeance?
I am curious, Chef, if we are going to see.
Here, Chef, sit over here. I'll be right back, everybody.
I'm wondering
please enjoy a conversation with Iron Chef and UltimatDJz. I got things to do. I'll be back in 14 minutes. Here, take that.
I'll slide on in.
I'll slide on in. Okay.
Okay. Apex barrier mitigation is what it was. So here, you can just set that down. Do you want to use this one, or do you want to just keep using that one? Okay, that's fine. We'll slide that one on you. But what we're seeing here, obviously, is the fact that the dailies were corrected for a lot of players that they weren't working very well, and now here, and we'll bring this down for you just a little bit. There we go. How's that? That way that cord doesn't stick up on you. Okay. And so that's now been fixed for people, and it should be a lot easier. As a matter of fact, it was supposed to be the easy daily, Chef.
Yeah, and it was very hard. I actually had to use like max fort and other things to make sure I could kill them as quickly as possible and get on to the next thing. But it was very close. And
it was. A lot of players had to kill near 100 hostiles or even more, potentially. So it's very, very good that has now been corrected. And we're going to see that scoring metric taken care of here in just a few minutes, as a matter of fact. 10 minutes until daily 10 minutes until reset. And if I'm not mistaken, we're headed into Saturday. Right, like it's
going to be the Saturday resets tomorrow.
Yeah. So this is the Saturday series of events, which is going to bring back the silence. So hopefully, what you're going to see here in about 10 minutes, folks, is that everything should be
hilarious.
completely
I'm
fine.
looking out in there, and everyone's on their
everybody
phones trying to complete the dailies.
All of them. All right, the entire production team is trying to finish their dailies.
There you go. It's Hawaiian time.
Dude, I'm telling you. So time is tough out here.
It is.
I guess, obviously, you're used to it. You've been out here most of your life. But I'm telling you, it's weird. I called Oliver earlier today. Yeah. I was going to call him last night. And then I realized, oh, my gosh, it's midnight where he is. And it's a school night. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I can't call him this late. So earlier today, it was 3 o'clock. We had just finished up over at the Alani Resort.
Yeah.
And I called Oliver, and he's like, why is it so sunny? Because it's dark at home.
Yeah. It's going to be very late for him and ready for bedtime. And it's
nice.
He
was going to bed. He said, "Daddy, I'm really tired. I'm about ready to go to bed." And here it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah. So, funny that you bring that up, and we'll come back to the challenge track in just a second. But there are players out there. Shout out Ultra, Scalyback. A lot of these players on APAC who have consistently for a long time said that the schedule is challenging for them. Do you guys have issues with that here in Hawaii time? Like, or are you just used to it?
I think I'm used to it. And it depends on what you want to do. One of the biggest things that I've been able to do over the years is snipe leaderboards. And the reason being is that it usually happens at 6 or 7 a.m. before work. I'm not busy with anything. I can actually be on the game. But if I was at work at 12 noon, something might happen. I might miss the reset. I might not be able to do things. Might not be able to finish the Vengeance event because someone's talking to me. You didn't catch that one at all. You didn't catch that one? Not enough time.
That's hilarious. Got it. Is there a button for that? Okay. Yeah. Not enough time.
Not enough time.
There you go.
Yeah, so there's advantages and disadvantages. I mean, reset for me is 6 p.m. right around now, and I can move on, finish off the next day's one before I even go to bed. So there's that advantage instead of staying up until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, funny, last night we were hanging out, we were planning all the production, we were talking, we ate dinner, we're setting up all the stuff, and it ended up being close to midnight or 1 a.m. before we went to bed last night, and that was midnight or 1 a.m. here. So then I'm doing the math. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Now, first of all, no idea how I was still functional. All right, I don't understand, but just maybe I was in company of good friends, or the fact that Hawaii just changes you and just magically your body can adjust. But it was 6 a.m. Eastern time when I went to bed last night, and then I looked, and I even joked with Griffin. I'm like, holy cow, I haven't started any events yet, and they end in 5.5 hours.
Yeah.
Like they would have ended before I would have even woken up.
Yes, and that's the thing. You have to be aware of that and make sure you get all these things done before you even go to bed here.
Yeah, that's absolutely wild and just weird to get adjusted to. I had to do all my events last night, and I didn't even finish all of them. Was there a faction hunt yesterday, an FKR hostile hunt for one of the metas?
I didn't get that done.
I didn't get it done.
Yeah.
I didn't get it done. It was exhausting last night, and then woke up this morning and it's a whole new set of events. So I missed a day on the meta.
Yeah,
missed a day on the meta.
I got home around 2 o'clock after we were kind of chatting and whatnot, and I got some of the dailies done, but I couldn't get them all. I'd be up until like 5 o'clock in the morning trying to get everything done.
Oh, Eddie says that the FKR hunt is still actually going on. Oh, so nice. There's a chance. Okay. Wait, was it a 40?
For the FKR?
No, not for a daily, though, for an actual event. So was it a second one, or did they run 48 hours? I'll have to load up my game and find out. Which one?
48 hours. Okay.
Oh, nice. So there's still time.
So we got it.
We're good. Did I just punch you?
It's okay.
Sorry. I just punched Chef.
It's okay.
Sorry about that. Okay, good. So see, Fisty says it's supposed to be a Suliban hunt. Yeah, the 24-hour is over. The 48-hour still on. Okay, well, I don't know. We missed out on that one. But yeah, timing is a little bit off out here. So, but that since we're talking a little bit about timing, then we can also talk about the what Griffin is trying to avoid right now, which is the challenge track hostels or the challenge track dailies, making sure that you're staying perfect. And obviously, some players are having some trouble with the time or with the amount of time that it was taking. Hopefully, here when these reset and we get the silence, then it should go back to being an easy daily, so we don't have any issues with that. But with regards to the challenge track, I'm kind of curious, and I'd like to know from chat how you guys are doing with this. We are now, almost 5 days in.
Yep.
All right. And how have players, aside from the silent one that was so difficult, how are players doing with the daily time engagement? How are players doing with the other easies, the hards, which end up, because I know some players are struggling a little bit with just the hostels themselves.
Right.
And then people who have purchased the Excelsior. And I know that there's going to be questions. I actually had a question from Wham the other night. He was like, listen, I just need to know, I know you've talked about it and what it's doing, but is it actually worth it? I need to know. Just tell me, should I buy this ship? We're going to talk a little bit about that tonight, what it actually gives, and if it's good enough to motivate somebody buying the ship and then tiering it up, with the upgrades and so forth. So we're going to talk a little bit about that because Wham just wants straight out, should I buy it or not? Yeah. So we're going to talk about that, and then, of course, the dailies that come with it. So curious in chat, Tamral says, I can't kill these at my level. So even the hard daily is too tough. Royal Power says same thing. I've given up on the hard daily because I can't kill the level of hostile. What's been your experience?
Yeah, I've been, like I said, I had to max fort. I had to do the Cerritos, change up the crews, hit the hostiles 2 or 3 times. Buy a Vengeance is not on the cards right now, but maybe one day. But yeah, it's been very difficult, and unless you have the ability to take the time and really is taking time to figure out this puzzle of what's going to work best for you, that's really what you have to do. It's not an easy thing to do, but I think if you figure it out and you spend a little bit of time, listen to the content creators and they give you crew suggestions and just try it out. But yeah, might be some times where you just can't do that one day, which could be frustrating for some of our friends in the STFC community because they want to complete everything, and that's sometimes it's hard.
Well, specifically with the challenge track, obviously you do have the easy dailies. If you do just the easy dailies, you can get to the second milestone, but the payout is meager. Then by adding the hard dailies, you can get milestones 3, 4, and 5. Yep. All right. Then, of course, if you have the Excelsior, milestones 6 and 7 become available. And then for $20, you end up with the Legendary. Now, it's important to note that just buying the Excelsior and just buying the Legendary token still doesn't do anything for the hard dailies. So in such a way that you're looking that players, if you can't, let's say, for example, Chef, that you can't do the hard daily consistently, but you want to buy the ship, you're willing to buy the Legendary token, it's still not good enough, right?
Yeah, it might be a little patience. It might not be this month, but maybe next month that's something you can do. You tier up the ship, you'll get some research done. It'll help you with these hostiles. You'll upgrade your other research, maybe tier up your ship. A lot of people are pretty close, and especially if you're at your ops level. But this is something where it is a change because people cannot rush their ops without upgrading their ships as well. Yeah. And that's going to be very important, even more important now with these challenge tasks, to be able to have your ships at the correct level for your ops range.
Well, for those of you who are needing a little bit of help, we're going to try to add one more layer to this podcast right now and see if we can bring in Everywhere It Matters. Matters, are you with us?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hey, we got Matters all the way from the great land of Canada. I'm getting it. Canada.
Niagara Falls?
Niagara. From Niagara Falls, we've got Matters piped in
Matters.
with our studio phone lines. And again, this makes me so
awesome,
giddy.
Right?
It makes me so giddy. We got the phone lines working too. Matters, good evening to you. Welcome. Appreciate you. Miss you over here in Hawaii. We're going to have to get you down to do some of this other stuff with us. But it's great to have you on the line with us. Thank you for coming in. 4 players, and we've talked about this in the lab. We've done it on stream, but this is our first podcast that we've done since the Arc launch. Matters, let's break these down. Silence, Gorn, Hurak. Okay, and give players a little bit of insight into what they can try if, in fact, they're finding themselves struggling here. Now, obviously, the easy daily has probably become easy enough that we don't have to spend a lot of time discussing it. But the hard daily still requires you to kill 10 hostiles of your level. Yeah. Matters. How is that possible for somebody who is struggling to kill these things right now? Like we saw Tamriel says, I can't kill them. And Ben Sai has said, I can't kill them. How do we do it if, in fact, this is not just a standard traditional crew? I mean, it's like there's no middle ground, Matters. You can either kill 100 of them or you can't kill a single one. Yeah. So what are players supposed to do?
What was that?
I mean, some people can't kill them. They just simply can't.
But that's not
at their level.
Maybe, but there's got to be a way. Even the Leslie crew should be able to take some of these things out, right? I mean, if even that is something that players have to resort to, if they wanted to put in that kind of time and dedication to get their dailies done, like.
Nice.
Congratulations, Griffin. Wow, with seconds left, he got it done. Congratulations. Whew, that was close. All right. Matters, let's start with the Gorn. Okay? Let's start with the Gorn. These things have a great deal of isolytic damage and defense. Okay? What if a player's out there, they haven't spent a lot of time with our lab testing earlier in the week, if you were going to give, say, the advanced crew, a G7 crew, and then maybe a G6 crew, and then a G5 crew, can you help some of these players find something that's going to work for them? What would be your go-to for the Gorn hostiles?
I think for a lot of people that are struggling to punch up, I think we're seeing that those 2 awesome G7 officers, or who are awesome in G7. You don't have to be G7. Seska and Suitor is really, really helping people get through these. So with the Gorn especially, because they only take isolated damage, they don't take standard damage. A good person to put on the bridge with them for a lot of people is Janeway, because she does help with shield mitigation, but also she'll also give you isolated cascade.
Are these new silent Gorn coded the same way? Like, I mean, they're the same way as the original, so they'll only take isolitic. There's not any other type of damage now, or like shred or apex damage, and nothing like that we can apex damage. I don't think that exists. Yeah. But I mean, there's nothing. These are the same as the original Gorn, right?
Isolatic. That's right. That's part of their ability. Part of what makes them Gorn clones, or whatever they call them, is this isolitic. They only take the isolitic. They take no standard damage at all. They mitigate 100% of your standard damage.
So if you're offering crew advice to somebody who may not have put in the time for Seska and Suitor, because both of them are available in DTI and Section 31 stores, but as we saw, even I just recently got Seska because I prioritized other things in that store. Yep. What's the state of your Seska and Suitor now? Are you in good shape, Chef?
I need about 400 shards to max her, so I'm still far away.
There's a slider now for that.
There is. That's a lot better.
Yeah, there's a slider for that. Yeah, let's go. Whoops, wrong button. Sliders.
Sliders.
Yeah, that one slipped in there. Okay. So you got the sliders now that can help with Seska. Matters if Seska's not there. What do we have to do? What do we have to do for more? What are other options that we can use?
Well, then we just have to fall back on some other little bit more creative crewing. So if someone doesn't have Seska, or Seska's not cutting it, you want to try and make up. I mean, if they're like early G5, you might. It won't be as powerful as Seska, but like possibly like using Spock for the shield regen. Getting that shield regen seems to be the biggest help for people. Because I mean, shields mitigate 80% of your damage, more than that even if you have Janeway as captain. Now these hostiles have a special ability that reduces your shield mitigation every round, so all the more reason to get some extra shield mitigation in there to offset that. But the flip side of that coin is just making sure that you don't lose your shields. So anything that's giving you more shields every round is key.
So for those who could be struggling, I'm going to read a couple of these crews in chat that are working for some people. Now, Chef, what we have noticed here, and I got to be honest, I like this kind of content. Right. I like the kind of content that is not cookie cutter. Yeah. It's not necessarily meta, because different things are working for different people. What do they say? Different strokes for different folks. All right, your mileage may vary when we talk about this stuff. Matters. For example, I'm using Janeway Seska Suitor, but that's not working for Chef because his Seska is not quite there. We see Dustin over in the YouTube chat saying Janeway is the big thing for me. And then trying to find combinations of hull breach and burning that is helping with this a little bit. We see GG, Tal, and Suitor for Vanguard seems to be working. The Chrono Deflector is going to be helping some people. So we're talking about officer investment, but then different ways to piece some of these officers together. As a matter of fact, when we were talking about the silence, and we'll come back to this in just a moment, we were talking about calling back an officer from the original Borg arc, 1 of 11.
Yep.
So I like the fact that we're putting some of these puzzle pieces together that are allowing some of the older officers make a little bit of a comeback. But even more than that matters, it's not the same for everybody. So experimentation and trying things out on your account. That's why I want to throw out some of these hostels or some of these crews to give players a little bit of an idea of a few different options that they can try that may in fact help them get this a little bit more completable, if you will. So Brett says, hey, for me, I'm G7. Gorn are actually the toughest ones. Can you tell us if Trip Tucker is an officer that players should be looking at here, Matters?
Not for the Gorn.
Okay.
specifically, but for the silence, absolutely, he's been extremely helpful for people. Either
well, let's hold that because I want to come to the silence here in just a minute. I don't mean to cut you off. I saw that in chat. I didn't know. I was asking the general question, so I want to keep this segmented to the Gorn right now. That way, we can segment the show a little bit and allow players to pull some of these crews out a little bit easier. I see this one in the chat as well. Hey, Putz, what's going on, man? I see this one in the chat. Give me 1 second. Let me read this one just so I don't lose it. Sheppy is suggesting a Janeway Anorax Trip Tucker, Sheppy, for the Gorn. So curious about that. Want to look in here. Enterprise says Janeway Dr. Anorax for me. That would give you synergy on Janeway with the shield ability. Anorax for some of the Apex barrier. Matters, are these crews also working well? Sheppy says yes, that is working against the Gorn. So Trip also helping in there a little bit. Trip also being good for the Hurak. Real quick, if you don't care, Matters, what does Trip Tucker do and why is he making an impact for some players?
So he will help with any of them. They do have all of these hostiles do have a very high crit damage multiplier. So they do a lot of crit damage, and what Trip does is he reduces their crit damage, which obviously will help. The reason he's mostly helpful with the silence is because they get a much larger crit chance and crit damage multiplier than the other types. But he could still be helpful for people, even against the Gorn and the Hurax.
I think that's great.
So what he does exactly is every time you take a hit, you reduce their critical damage by up to 250 when he's 250%.
I mean, that's pretty significant.
It's nice to see Trip Tucker being valuable now, because we kind of touted him as one of the officers early on as a possibility of doing well. Didn't fulfill original purpose, but has
even now, surprising matters.
Yeah.
I think Trip Tucker, I don't know about that, but chat's saying, hey, listen, he's actually having some influence for me. Real quick, just a quick timeout. Orcanado, thank you so much for contributing to the technology fund. Orcanado just dropping $100 into our technology fund. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's amazing. Thank you. And we're talking about Trip Tucker, Wolfpack, not Phlox, but Trip Tucker is having an impact there as far as critical reduction. So that is helping. So, Matters, let's switch over then to the silence, which seemed to be everybody's real big thorn in the side. I mean, the Gorn, a little bit tricky, but okay. But the silence, man, that was the one that really messed everybody up.
Yeah, I had a hard time with the silence. That's the max fort, but I can't keep on doing that because I'm going to run out of juice
it's twice a week. Yeah. So what are we looking at? I mean, obviously, even with my case with the silence, I noticed this on stream. The silence were still more difficult for me than the Gorn were. And I think what we had done, Matters, you had told me to drop Suitor, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it Seska? We still ran a Janeway. I kept either Seska or Suitor, and you told me to add, who was it? I don't even remember now.
Was it Phlox?
It was Phlox.
For the crits.
Yes, that's right. It was Phlox. Yeah, you had me add Phlox to that. So who did we drop? Did we drop Seska? I think it was. So we ran Suitor. We ran Janeway, Suitor, Phlox. Is that what I was trying to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you were losing your shields,
so.
right?
Yeah.
So you were able to drop Seska.
Yeah. Andy says, I'm killing him with Janeway, Phlox, Suitor. So dropping the Seska there. So there you go. Balabom says, now that the silence are up, and I am actually looking here in chat and want to see how this is going. So we have seen this. This is how you know there was a math error, Chef. Okay. This is how you know there was a milestone error, because now we can see that this has been changed in such a way that players can tangibly see. Now, the blog post said 90% reduction in the milestone.
Yeah.
Okay. So already we know that there was a math problem somewhere. But now we're seeing 4 points instead of 1. Balabom says, 1 kill, 4 points instead of 1 kill, 1 point. So we're seeing a reduction there. Balabom saying this is not easier. The silence still not scoring correctly, says Bill. And you know, this is what frustrates me a little bit about when we first submitted this ticket, we were like, hey, listen, I think the scoring metric is off.
Yeah.
It needs to be reduced by a factor of 100. And Divine says what they've done is reduce the milestone from 9 billion per point down to 1 billion. But that's not enough. I told him a reduction of 100x.
Yeah.
So instead of 9 billion, it should have been 90 million as a total.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it was off by a factor of 100x. So we still have more work to do on the silent daily, is what we're hearing. Now, obviously, it's improved. Okay, it's improved. We're seeing that the points are mattering here, but that's not what it should have been. From 9 billion down to 1 billion, it should have been 9 billion down to 90 million.
Right.
All right, because that would have allowed 2 to 3 hostiles to finish this daily instead of now. I mean, players are still going to be looking at 30 hostiles for the easy daily. This is still not right, Chef.
Yeah, and I think if a reduction in the hostile power or whatnot could also help players who aren't able to kill the hostiles in one turn. That is something that, if possible, I think a lot of players will feel a lot more satisfied with their effort because they were actually able to do something and kill the hostiles and move on to the next milestone.
Now, Vul says his scaled somewhat appropriately. He was able to do his in less than 10 hostiles today. But again, I still remind you, like, if 10 hostiles is the hard daily, then the easy daily should be what? A couple? 5 at most?
1. Just make it 1, and they're done. That would be anything.
Matters. I mean, we missed the mark again here.
2 days ago, or when did we get silenced? 2 days ago? 3 days ago?
Silence were on Wednesday. Gorn on Tuesday. Silence were Wednesday.
Okay, so on Wednesday, I could kill 1, and that
cleared the whole thing.
Right? Cleared your daily.
Right now, I went out and I killed 1, and I got 2 points.
No
right
way.
now I just got 2 points.
No. All right. I'm gonna hop into my game right now, and I'm gonna take a look and see.
And I killed
what
it.
that's done. Oh man. Well, yeah, you guys saw the Gorn yesterday, so we're still not right now. Vanguard says mine dropped from 152 to 42 million, and I still can't kill him, but at least I can do the easy one now because of the points. But I'm just going out and I'm just dying multiple times.
Yeah. I see a lot of 6-7s in there. Did my daughter? Did Pinky drop in here?
Pinky with the 6-7. All right. It's just we're gonna have to. We've still got to go back. This is still not quite right. And again, the point reduction. I mean, 80% reduction is not reducing the scale by 100x. It's just not.
We need a little bit more help.
Yeah. I mean, again, hey, JG, thank you for putting $10 into the technology fund. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you there. Thank you. I'm going to take mine out, Chef. Let's go ahead and load this guy up.
Good.
And these are the silence. So again, you told me to run Janeway, Suitor, Phlox. All right, so we're going to load up Janeway, Suitor, Phlox here, and we're going to hop on out. And let me just see what mine did. So now the other day, I was in fact able to one-shot my easy daily. Let's go ahead and pop up here now to the level 71 system that I need to go to, which is a Nazaire. Mitigate damage with Apex Barrier on 71 V'ger hostiles. All right, I'm going to cruise on up here right now, and let's just see how much it's increased now from the Ops 70 perspective. Vul says Phlox is going to reduce the damage that can get to your barrier. Well, but here's the deal. That may be true, and you're right. But the other day, I still did this daily with one hostile.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As a G7 player. So we're going to pop up here, and let's see how this actually goes. And maybe Phlox isn't the right one. This is why we're talking about, looking and making adjustments here. So here's the silent. I'm going to go pop it. I'm using a different computer, so I can't put it on screen. I apologize. There is one kill. I did, in fact, kill the silent hostile. And I come in here to my daily. Let's see how we did here, Chef.
Which camera is this?
Oh, 4 points. Which one are you looking at?
Can we get your game on screen?
No, that's what I was saying. Okay. I can't pull my game up. It's on different machines here.
Oh, we're getting some.
Huh? Check Discord. I'm in trouble.
No. Pull Phlox.
Check Discord from what?
Thank you. excellent production this whole weekend from our executive producer Tarpitude.
Oh yeah, sending great communications here. So the amount of damage that they need
Flox
to
and put Seska back in.
put Seska back in, which we'll check on here in just a second. You know, I understand what I'm saying there, but I mean, there's still it is still a milestone essentially. All right. The clarification is that the amount of Apex barrier, the amount of damage that needs to be mitigated by Apex barrier for the challenge was reduced by 90%. They're not wanting us to use the terminology of a milestone there because in fairness it's not. But yeah, the amount of Apex barrier needed to mitigate. Now, so here's what I would say. And by the way, thank you to game design and engineering who are obviously watching right now. So thank you for that message. Appreciate that. Here's what I might suggest though is somehow it proves that there was some sort of mathematical error or targeting error or whatever, because before the adjustment as a G7 player, it was an easy daily. And now I just got 4 points for killing a level 71. I'm going to have to do 25 hostiles for my easy daily. I have to do 10 hostiles for my hard daily.
Is this something where, if you did punch up, you're able to get it done quicker? I think that could be something too, where even if it's easy, you might have to figure out some new tricks. And of course, it's the first month. There'll be adjustments. I am glad that they've taken consideration of reducing it by 90%. And maybe they'll do some more.
I do appreciate that. Huh?
Oh.
Steven, it is the first week. All right, it is the first week. So, and again, and for the record, grateful that they're obviously watching, they're in the audience, and that a change was made. But it's still not quite right. Now, maybe I need to tweak with my crew. Matters, maybe Flox isn't the right one. As Vul pointed out, Flox is actually going to reduce the amount of damage that my Apex barrier can take. So maybe I need to be finding something that is not going to reduce damage, but beef up my barrier a little bit. Maybe something to use like with Anorax. Maybe even, golly, a Picard Bev Anorax. Yep. Something like that could get me a lot more Apex barrier. Maybe the crew. Now, this is what I do like about this.
No.
Matter's saying no. Why not?
Well, it's because what you want to do is you want to extend the fight. What's going to get you the most Apex barrier is increasing the amount of health that you have via Suitor and Seska. So you want to hit whatever hostile it is that you can kill or almost kill. That, like, you want to have as long a fight as possible, basically. And the best way to do that is shield regen, hull regen. So Flox is making it so that you're killing them too easily. So I would say pull Flox, throw in Anorax, try again.
Yeah, and this is for the silence that we were just talking about. So let's talk about this and expand upon it. For players that are having difficulty matters and even killing a silent for their hard daily, if we're looking at, this opportunity, I mean, obviously mitigating damage, but you just said Flox helps me kill it easier. Are we actually talking at two different crews to satisfy these two separate dailies?
Yes, unfortunately.
Oh.
The way to kill them most easily, or the way to beat higher level ones most easily, is to nerf their crits as much as possible. But doing so also makes it so you get like almost no points towards the.
So we're killing the hostile easier using Flox, but then not. Oh yeah, Putz. Yeah. Sorry, I meant to come back to you a little bit ago. Putz in the audience. What's going on, buddy? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing really great, but I just wanted to say, like, Matters helped me. We did a brainstorming session the night that we had the silence last time, and I was in a position where I could kill 3 or 4 and only score like 4 or 5 points. But if I changed up my crew a little bit, I could kill 1 or 2 and score 8 points. And so it was like a give and take. Did I want to kill more or did I want to score more for that? So yeah, there is some validity to that. But the other person that you haven't mentioned yet in this whole conversation is probably key to me being able to kill as many as I can with the ships I have, and that is Chang.
Oh.
Well,
Chang,
we've talked about Chang, especially on, say, a Borg cube. Now, on the G6 ships, he's not a huge player, Putz, because of the firing patterns on these things, especially the epics. But a cube can totally change that.
He's a huge player on the relativity.
Okay.
If you can, as an 63, 64, you can have a level 70 tier 14 or 15 even relativity, and that's actually going to be better shot pattern, and you're going to do a whole lot better than your G6 uncommon. You'll probably do even a whole lot better than your G6 rare. I'm finding that, you know, even with my tier 13 level 65, and I'm not into those last two tiers of the relativity are no joke. It shoots up, you know, I don't want to say exponentially, but it is significant jumps, those last two tiers. But, you know, starting tier 13, maybe even tier 12, you can kill the 66s, you can kill the 67s, and maybe depending on depending on research and whatnot, you may be able to kill one or two 68s as well. Interesting thing, I have with Chang on, I run Chang as captain, Suitor and Seska. My Suitor and Seska are T5. Just recently, I bit the bullet the night before they put in the slider. I spent an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's the story.
But anyways, yes.
I didn't have you
but yeah,
on. Who did here.
with that, I'm getting a lot of partials. I'm going 100 rounds and still not killing it, and then double tapping them because I'm delaying that many shots. So I'm able to kill a 68, but I have to double tap it. Like just hit it and then immediately hit it again.
Divine suggests that Anorax works by getting hit, so the change. So Chang will delay the opponent hitting you, and you can't mitigate a weapon that doesn't fire, which is a valid point. If Chang's delaying fire, so that might give you the opportunity to kill them easier,
but score points.
It's still not going to help you with the mitigation piece. You know,
that's what I was getting to, is that that crew gets me to kill more, but I swapped out Chang for Anorax, and I was still able to kill one or two, but I was able to, the points, I went from, like, I just did it. I went from one kill being 12 points to one kill being 60 points just by swapping, putting in Anorax.
Well, that's certainly a thing. Another crew suggestion coming out from Matters in the chat, a Tucker, Seska, Suitor combination. And Zero G's saying if you're going for the survivability, Archer, Tucker, Phlox has had some amazing results for him. So, you know, it's definitely, this part of it is nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And we
the
just
survivability crew, you have to watch out for Phlox. Phlox is only good for the first 8 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Game Junior says was killing him too fast with the cube, and Chang Seska Suitor, so wasn't getting the damage, was getting the kills, wasn't getting the damage. So lots of stuff to look at here. And obviously the fact that the amount of mitigated damage has been dropped by 90% is going to help, perhaps. Okay. Maybe I am not using the right crew either. Or I got 4 points. Maybe I need to look at another crew.
You have the right crew for one scoring, but for the other one, you need another crew. And that's all.
Well, and I would have maybe incorrectly assumed that, hey, the target is the target, and I'll go kill it, and I get both the dailies knocked out. But it looks like we're going for two different things here,
and that might be part of the master plan. And they want us to be very creative with all of this. And I think the other thing that we got to kind of talk about is that with this, and we saw this on your stream the other day. RNG plays a big part. And if your RNG is not proccing the way you want it to be, don't give up. You might have to try it again to see if you can actually score more points or get more kills.
That's very, very true. And, of course, all of this is key towards completing the new challenge track, which is yielding tons of faction credits, officer shards, for everybody G6 and down, but for G7 plus, really actually coming in and being a big source of Sigma faction credits, especially as you get later in the challenge track. That has continued to be my biggest draw, even though we've also seen now the introduction of the Outpost cores, which, to be honest with you, are perhaps more important today than they were even a week ago, given we've seen the cadence change with Outpost directives.
Right.
So the Outpost cores and the rare cores that are coming in there are going to give players a little bit of acceleration in upgrading the Outpost control center, to give players opportunities at extra ships, to hit larger targets, to potentially earn more plunder. And that's a whole other conversation that we can get into there. But
and the officer shards, you're getting a lot of officer shards through this challenge track. Even if you spend just a little bit, right? There was a time where you can only get 20 shards of an officer for $100. This is an opportunity to get 20 for 20.
Yeah,
including all the other stuff that you get. I think it's a great thing they introduced.
The Outpost cores and the Sigma faction credits there as well. Right. Now, the chat is definitely wanting to lean into this, saying, listen, we need 2 times plunder, not half. So here's the thing. Let's talk a little bit about that, Chef, because I know you were talking about it on your show. And this is something we actually spent a great deal of time talking about this earlier today and last night, which was, everybody has been really, really focused on the Outpost directives, including, I think, the Fleet Command team, right? Because this is their intended cadence. They wanted to slow things down a little bit. But what I feel like Fleet Command has missed is the fact that we were already looking at multi-year timelines on singular items out of the plunder store. All right, if you wanted the Fleet Command seat, if you wanted to unlock Fleet Commander Cisco, you were looking at over a year to unlock Fleet Commander Cisco. And that was putting all of your plunder into it.
Yeah.
Right?
And you couldn't do anything else.
You couldn't do anything else. There's no other faction credits, no other rewards, no skill points. So after you unlock Cisco, then you got to start down the skill point path. When are you supposed to do the seat? Or when are you supposed to do vengeance blueprints? When are you supposed to do faction credits? All this stuff. Now, here's the thing. It is past its arc. Okay? The arc is over for Outpost. Right. So I actually like what they are doing with reducing the screen time from the now no longer active mechanic. A lot of us were very fussy in the very beginning. I wasn't one. I said, listen, this is an overnight mechanic for me. All right. I don't think Fleet Command wanted it to be an overnight mechanic because that's why they put the buffs in there.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
So they didn't want it to be an overnight mechanic, but that's what it ended up being because the buffs weren't super valuable. But players still said, hey, listen, I don't want to time my ships for 6 hours a day or 12 hours a day if we were running extras.
Or they gave us a choice, right? You can either use it during the day when you're active and killing other hostiles, or you could do it overnight. There was a choice that was given, which I thought was great.
So the fact that the arc has now passed, one of the things that we've talked a lot about is loop reduction, screen time reduction, and the fact that we don't want the chore list to get bigger. So at its core, by reducing the number of starts, we are spending less time on Outpost. That, to me, is actually not a bad thing. Here's the problem. The rewards. Okay? The problem then becomes the plunder that we're getting. Now, one could logically argue, and this is a conversation with Fleet Command that I've had, one could say that as we progress with the Outpost Control Center, we can take more ships, we can hit larger targets, we can earn more plunder. Okay? That is a logical perspective that I think that Fleet Command has with the progression of Outpost. 2 problems with that. 1, we actually get less loot by taking a 3rd ship. That's probably not what they intended. Okay.
Unless you're punching up, because if you can punch up with that 3rd ship, then you
can't punch up enough.
Yes.
You can't punch up enough because to hit the next level, you still take a reduced amount of plunder. You'd have to punch up 2 or 3 levels. Yeah. Okay. So by a vengeance, he says. Okay. Now, to punch up 1 level, you take a reduction in plunder. Mm-hmm. All right. I understand the logical perspective of, hey, let's progress, take more ships, hit bigger targets, get more plunder. Right. Loot Crew messes with that.
Right.
All right. A. B. Even if we earn the same amount of plunder, because we're hitting the same target, if we're earning the same amount of plunder, then half as many starts earns us half as much plunder. So Fleet Commander Cisco, the Fleet Commander seat, the skill points, the vengeance, the faction credits, now just doubled in their timeline that was already offensive. Okay.
Right.
It's already over a year. So my argument comes in, listen, I'm fine with this arc is over, so let's reduce its engagement a little bit. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with the reduction in starts. Where I suggest that they need to focus here is on the actual plunder income, whether it's from the hostels, whether there's a research or a favor. I mean, right now we've got a research buff on the building that affects all the other components except for plunder.
Right.
So how about a favor that adds plunder to the building bonus? How about a research that that increases, not prime, by the way, but a research that scales a plunder loot bonus? Give me something that is going to give me better efficiency in the plunder store.
Yeah.
All right. And even if you don't want to just make it a flat out reduction, like if you don't want to go in and rewrite all the bundles, reduce the plunder cost for the fleet commander seat from $1 million down to 250,000, whatever, that's all fine. But it can be something that's grindable. Let me work on an efficiency research that's going to reduce all this stuff in the store. Let me work on something that is going to increase the amount of plunder that I get. It comes down to the rewards that I'm getting for that engagement. Honestly, I don't care about the plunder either. Because at the end of the day, I do the outpost, I want the faction credits. I do the outpost, I want Cisco shards. I do the outpost, I want Cisco skill points. I don't care about all the tokens and the currencies in the middle. What am I getting for doing that outpost?
Yeah, and part of this is we've known after playing this game for many years that it's a multi-step process, right? There's going to be your initial month, and then there'll be a contraction because they want to reduce screen time, and there'll be a ramp up of efficiency where we'll actually be able to get more out of the store in just a few months, and that's the type of system that we've had to experience over many years. I kind of look at it as an accordion, right? There, you have the accordion, you push it in a little bit to make some music, then you expand it out again, and you're going to get a whole bunch of plunder, more so than what you're going to know to do with it in maybe about 6 months.
Well, and like Griffin is saying over there right now, Stevens Aaron would always say, it's going to get better over time. It's going to get better over time. What we don't typically see is right after its arc, we don't see the contraction. We don't see a reduction in rewards right after the arc. All right. Yeah. And that's where I think Fleet Command needs to take a real close look, whether it's in plunder. To be honest with you, I'm fine with the starts being reduced. But at this point now, plunder needs to be increased through whatever means. Yep. Okay? Research, favors, I don't care. But the amount of income or even a reduction of the cost in the store to get the rewards, that's what needs to happen. Players can't look at a singular 100% investment reward taking a year and a half before they can even work on the next thing. I mean, now we're talking like the original Syndicate XP, where we're talking a 10-year lifespan. We're talking Vengeance, where it's got a 12-year lifespan. That's just not attractive to players.
Right, and that's where we hold out hope in the next few months that will increase. I'm pretty sure it's going to come, because that's been the pattern that we've seen many years over. It might not come as quick as we want it to be, but it is there for us to look forward to.
Well, I certainly hope so. And that is the information that we've got with the Outpost Pass, which is not the Outpost Pass. Sorry, the Outpost Control Core. So we were talking about that comes with the challenge track. So those kind of tie hand in hand. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a super quick break. We're going to press the button. I'm going to go to a quick commercial break while we cycle in and out. I think we've got some guests here. So we're going to go answer the doorbell. Where was the doorbell button? Nope, that's a ticking clock. Is this it? Nope, that's what is this? That's not it either. Anyway, we'll figure it out. That's not it. So many buttons. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we're going to talk a little bit about the Excelsior, what players are doing with it, and whether or not it is actually something that you should be looking at investing in if you are a player that wants to spend. We'll take a look at that, and there's the doorbell button. Oh. He found it. Thanks. We'll be back right after these words. Please don't go anywhere. Talking Trek is live from Hawaii with special guest Dr. Iron Chef. And why won't it stop now? And we'll be back right after this very quick break. Thank you guys for tuning in to Star Trek Fleet Command's official podcast. We'll be back right after this. We appreciate you guys all being here. Talking Trek is live from Hawaii.
Oahu. Though you wouldn't know it. We could be in Culver City. We could be anywhere.
We could, yeah, but we've shown plenty of other video and footage throughout the time. But yeah, just because it's pitch black outside now.
Well, while you were babbling in here, I went out to check out the sunset, and let me tell you, it was incredible.
It was beautiful. As a matter of fact, that is a beautiful video clip that we'll upload in our Discord here in just a little bit. If you guys want to come in.
A couple good shots for you of the backyard, of the putting green, and the beautiful sunset with the ocean in the background.
That is absolutely gorgeous. We're having a great time here in Hawaii.
We are.
And thanks to all of you guys for helping make that happen. Again, during our last segment, thank you, LASIK, for the resub, JG Nasty for the donation, the $10 donation into the tech bag.
Beautiful.
And Orcanado dropping $100 into the tech bag. Thank you so very much for your guys.
Much.
Yeah, we really, really do appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Thank you. And we were playing the Star Trek Cruise music just a little bit ago. That'll be our next outing. Coming up towards the end of February. Just a quick announcement. Check our Discord for the Google form. All right. And actually, let me see if I can grab that and I'll throw it into the chat here real quick.
That'd be convenient. That way people can sign up for free and join us right there in Cape Canaveral.
Yeah, absolutely. And we definitely want as many people coming as we absolutely can possibly get.
There will be punch and pie.
That's true. And we've got right now over 40 people that are signed up and ready to come. So it should be a wonderful get together. There's going to be some free swag and the food and drink.
For
and
a meet and greet of space nerds, that's actually a pretty good number. It almost makes me wonder, we're going to be there for the weekend. I wonder if we should do a tour together of Canaveral. You really like that.
I did like that last time. We could do it on the IRL backpack.
We sure could.
We could. We could take you guys through the Space Center there where we. Okay. I was overwhelmed with emotion at the gravity of that museum.
No pun intended. Or the lack
of gravity. Where's the rim shot? That was good. Got it. Thank you. Putting the chat here right now. Now, Waffly says, do we have any hotel deal booking?
There's nothing that we can beat on Travelocity or on the other one.
Yeah, we don't have any blocks or anything like that. We didn't do any blocks, anything like that. So real quick, the Google form is now posted in the Twitch chat. I'm going to pop it over into the YouTube chat as well. D Agent saying, hey, listen, I don't know what they did, but the scoring actually working a little bit better for me with the mitigation score. He just got 95 out of 100 points on one office or one hostel. So
could that be a real-time change on a Friday?
No, I think it's exactly what Matters was just talking about with the crewing. Matters is still on the stage. Obviously, here, crewing is going to absolutely matter when we talk about the killing of the hostile as compared to mitigating damage with Apex Barrier.
I mean, just look at the scoring. There's one way to score and one way to score alone.
Yeah, very, very different things. So perhaps this is more of a me issue. I mean, if the scoring on the points was reduced and we are seeing tangible difference here, then perhaps I need to find a crew that's going to give me more Apex Barrier mitigation. So,
I really like Seska Suitor on the side. I just use Kang Seska Suitor, and it does great for me.
Well, but again, you can't mitigate damage on a shot that doesn't occur.
You cannot mitigate damage on a shot that doesn't occur. But it allows me to stay alive for longer and thus get more rounds worth of damage.
Well, that's certainly possible. We see Zero actually just posted right at the beginning of the commercial break. Zero saying, well, Janeway Tucker Anorex is actually working better for me now, too. An alliance mate had recommended that to him, so he's giving that a go, and that actually worked really good.
That makes perfect sense. I'm in a weird spot with it because of where my ops level is and the hostiles that I'm hitting with the ship. It's like, it's difficult for me not to get that much of we're going for the Apex Barrier for that, right?
Yeah.
It's just, it just happens automatically.
Now, I'm going to point this out. This is actually significant, and this may, okay, so maybe I need to walk back my words a little bit. This may be a perfect indicator that the scoring adjustment that they made is good because Ben Sai has been having trouble.
Oh, yeah,
this
Ben Sai
week.
can do it now.
Ben
okay,
Sai
great.
says, Chang, Seska, Janeway finally got the job done for me.
There you go.
And that is absolutely fantastic, Ben Sai. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That
you
is a
are
big thing.
on the list of successful players today.
So now you are in a position where you can now take advantage of your challenge track and start getting some of those rewards that are coming out.
And
of it.
there's
So that's
no need for the
fantastic.
FOMO. I understand we all want to be perfect right from the beginning. This is week 1 of an evergreen weekly event. I said evergreen.
Evergreen.
Of an evergreen weekly event. So if you're spending this first week figuring it out, doing some testing, there are some hits, there are some misses. By the end of the week, you know what you're doing. Bam, you go into week 2, and you're going to hit a home run.
And you've got it. And we kind of predicted that even before this arc started with the mechanic of the challenge track in the first place. We said, listen, it's going to take players about a week to settle in on this thing. So
it's like my friend Jim Atkins always says. It just takes some time, little girl. You're in the middle of the ride. Everything will be all right.
Balabom says they might have helped one segment of the population, borked it for others. Maybe, Balabom, or maybe not. Maybe we need to look at the crew that we're using and find ways to mitigate more with Apex Barrier. Maybe just the standard G7 killing crew isn't the right crew to use. I mean, as we just saw.
Your results will vary based on where you are with your research and all the variables.
So we are going to have to tinker with this. And Balabom, I'm going to do the same thing when I get off stream. Perhaps there's something here that we're going to have to look at. And Matters is, I can see him in chat. He's already, if you're still here, Matters. Definitely going to be different crews that are going to be doing different things.
That sun went down and we're just getting washed out, everybody. This looks like a rinky-dink third grade production. There's probably better.
There he is. All right.
Hey, Matters, what's going on?
Short says this is definitely not the easier of the two. And that is absolutely. I mean, that's certainly possible. But again, just going in and trying to find ways that we can tinker with this. And maybe we just need to give it another minute. All right, to go through and see how this is going to score.
I do like how it's different. I like that it's a puzzle to figure out.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, and that's kind of what the community has asked for a long time.
And if it helps you take advantage of officers you don't normally use, that's even better because that means you can do multiple things at the same time.
That is true. Now, let's switch gears here just a little bit to what this is kind of feeding to, or what the challenge track is helped by, which is the new
Excelsior.
ship, the new Excelsior. Here's the question that I've been getting in DMs. What is the point of the Excelsior? What is it giving? I mean, we already talked about the extra daily, so it's given a few extra shards. It's given a few extra Sigma faction credits as far as the challenge track. But what else is it actually doing? What is it providing to players? If it's just Sigma faction credits, is that enough? Well, that may not be what players are wanting to invest in.
There's an overarching list of things that players need. Does it help me with my FKR rep? Yes or no?
No.
Does it help me with my attainment of rare resources or rare stuff?
No.
Okay. Does it save me time in other efficiencies?
Yes. Okay. It can do that. As a matter of fact, what we have seen is the ship parts for Reliant, Serene Squall, and Junker do appear to be attractive. Here's the problem with that, though. Very, very finite things. Okay?
Either you've already maxed it or you're not chasing it.
Well, not necessarily. I am working on my Squall. I didn't spend on it. But again, that's a finite thing. When I'm done with the Squall, then I no longer need to do that. Right?
Welcome,
when I'm done with the Reliant.
That's welcome to Endgame. That's what
So again, where is the long-term value? Where's the long-term value towards spending on the Excelsior, upgrading it, using, I mean, where is that value? Is it, I mean, it can't be in ship parts. We do see that there is Vengeance ship parts in there, but Jules' own analytics said that this was not the best place to do Vengeance parts. The Squall is nice. The Reliant is nice, but again, very finite. You've got a couple of prototype forbidden techs in here. Some people are not focused on those.
Most people are not focused on those.
So what's the point of the Excelsior?
What are we getting from it? Well, number one, it's fun to own. It's a fun ship for lore. I mean, that and a dime doesn't buy a whole lot. Right?
Okay, fair.
But, it's I'm sorry for the potato chip I left on the couch. It's very embarrassing. Here in Hawaii, you can get amazing things. For example, I bought myself a bag of Lay's chips, but not just any Lay's chips. They were caramel-flavored Lay's chips.
That sounds terrible.
It does sound terrible. So terrible, in fact, I thought it might be a joke. Yeah, I cracked that bag open. I inhaled it like a Hoover. I literally tore the bag open, had one chips, my eyes got wide, and I just dumped them.
Caramel potato chips.
Caramel potato chips.
Gross.
You got the sweet, you get the salty, you get the crunch. It checks all the boxes. Like the Excelsior, does it or does it not?
It doesn't feel like it checks the boxes. Here's what it actually
why doesn't
gives.
it give us plunder? Everybody wants plunder. Plunder, plunder, plunder. Why can't it help us get some plunder?
Throw a favor or something in there. But it matters is if we switch over the Excelsior to sourcing something related to Outpost, plunder, or this or that, does that help value on the Excelsior?
He's dead.
No.
No.
Oh. All right. Well, let's talk about what it gives.
But
They're finally here.
it devalues and it eliminates like the need to do outposts.
Stop
Thank you.
everything.
Stop
Stop everything.
I
Matters.
just
We've
got a
been
present.
giving gifts from Leonard's Bakery. We answered the door, and we have some new friends walking into the studio. Everybody.
Yeah, here, have a seat. Come on over. We just got an amazing gift. I'm going to open this here very quickly.
Please don't. What it is?
I'm
Don't
going to
drop
open it right over all of these electronics. Okay,
That's not a good idea.
Why?
Here, why don't you let me?
No, I got.
You've got.
fine.
Obviously, it's the thing on the bottom. It's the thing on the bottom.
It's fine.
It's just the
taped.
bottom.
There, it's taped. Don't drop it.
I got it.
Okay, got it.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
You got to turn it this way.
Okay,
Oh,
we'll
it
turn it
smells.
this-
Number one, the smell. What does it smell like?
It smells.
It smells like a fresh,
Smells like a fresh
delicious
bakery. Yes, it smells like a bakery. All right, let's
Okay,
open
yeah,
the
right
box
there,
here.
right there. That's a piece of paper.
Okay, we got
zonked.
tissue paper. Let's see. Are these like fresh? Homemade. Are these eclairs? Oh, here. Let me turn on your microphone. Before we switch cameras over, let's get an audio check here from our guest. Tell us what these are.
They're malasadas. It's basically the normal ones are basically just dough dipped in sugar, and
I love sugar.
I love dough.
what are the rest? They have different stuff inside, right? Okay, dovash, custard, and halpia.
You should try that halpia.
What is hopia?
It's like a coconut paste.
No, don't tell him yet.
I'm gonna die.
He can't have coconut. He's definitely allergic.
Oh God, I'm itching. I'm itching right now. I'm kidding. All right, no, it's fine. I just won't eat that one.
Which one is the coconut one?
These are amazing. Look at that.
What's the one that looks like it has chocolate in it?
Yeah, which one is that?
That one is the chocolate one. Yeah, that's
We
the
got chocolate
dobash.
there?
I can eat the chocolate one?
That's the dobash.
Here, give me that one.
Ooh, they're so warm. Which
They're
one's the coconut
fresh.
one?
Oh, it's gooey.
Oh, we will have to. I think it's on the side. Whoa!
DJ, what is wrong with you?
Very close.
All right, you guys grab one as well.
What is this orange one here? Do we know?
There's so much sugar.
This is another chocolate one.
Yeah, that's another chocolate one, and there's
No,
some
lick it.
other ones
There
there.
you go, Chevy.
We take it.
Okay, hold on. Uh-oh. This
Yeah.
is a mistake.
Oh, that is
Okay,
good.
No, it's not.
No
this
mistakes
can never
here.
be a
We're
mistake.
gonna have. We're gonna put this on the side. We get this all the
Now,
time.
very
Maybe,
quickly
Sugar
before we
rush.
eat this, we're going to introduce our guest. Thank you so very, very much for bringing this wonderful treat. We have with us.
I'm going to use one of my favorite movies, Kindergarten Cop,
Yeah.
to do this introduction.
Okay, please do.
Mystery guest. Who is your daddy and what does he do?
It's fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Pinky here. What's going on, Pinky? How are you?
Pinky? Now answer the question like a good guest.
Who is your daddy? What does he do?
What do you do?
I'm not sure.
Nobody knows. The rumor is he might be a
he's a
doctor
chef.
somewhere.
It's a mystery.
He's
or
a chef.
We'll find that out tomorrow for sure.
He's a chef. He's made of iron, and he is a doctor.
Dr. Iron Chef and daughter Pinky. Welcome
Pinky,
to the-
welcome to the stage. Appreciate you. Thank you for the wonderful gift. Are we gonna all have one together?
No, they don't want it.
No, we eat this all the time. So you enjoy, and then we'll.
What did
we'll
you
get
do
one
to
there.
it? What did you do to it?
It
I
smells.
didn't do anything.
You won't eat one. That's
If
the
anything happened, it was her. She picked it up. My mom picked it up.
blame it.
Oh,
Throwing
we're
Dr.
throwing-
Mom right under the bus.
Ooh, that's the big mistake.
Okay.
That's double chores for you. I detect more laundry in your future.
All right. Well, Pinky, thank you so much for this
Thank you,
amazing treat. I'm gonna try this right now. It's gonna be gooey, right?
Cheers.
It's going to be a
Cheers.
little gooey. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God! Look how much chocolate is in that. You see that?
It's full of chocolate.
It's so chocolatey.
I have sugar all in my mouth. It looks like I have a horrible
You
drug
have
habit.
sugar all over your microphone now.
Oh no!
Perfect. Sorry, everybody.
Hold on, I'm gonna drink the chocolate out of this. Give me a second.
Oh, so good. Oh, that's delicious.
Oh,
my
good,
God.
good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed.
How many dozen of these do you put away in a week?
Oh, easy. We can eat a dozen every night. So.
All right, so tell everybody while we're finishing eating these, what are these again? Like, how are they made?
So these are. Why don't you explain?
I don't know.
No, what are they again?
They're basically just bread shaped in a ball that has stuff inside and sugar on it.
So a donut.
It's a donut.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Portuguese donut. So very special. Leonard's is world renowned for their malasadas.
I love her very detailed, exact description. It's bread in a ball.
Yep.
With stuff in it.
That's pretty much
really good.
Don't forget the sugar on the outside.
I am getting
malasada.
sugar everywhere.
Yeah. They're called malasadas.
Oh. Well, that's amazing.
Awesome.
You got some inside.
Okay. We're okay.
We have some napkins here. So I'm glad you enjoy it. This especially, and we eat them hot. And so Dr. Mom on her way over here,
These are
was
piping
able
hot.
to
procure
some for us. So thank you,
Thank
Dr.
you
Mom.
so much.
Thank you,
Pinky, how
Dr.
are
Mom.
you? Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good.
Do you play Fleet Command with your dad?
No.
That's smart. What do you play? We played some games before, right?
I usually play Genshin Impact and
Yes.
Honkai Star Rail and Zenless Zone Zero and Withering Wave.
Just keep going down the list. Yeah. What kind of games are these?
Open world RPG gacha games.
Nice.
Oh, right. We have gotchas in our
Fantastic.
game, too.
Yeah, there are gotchas in our game.
It happens the first Tuesday of every month. Just a big release, and then they go, gotcha!
Gotcha!
That's about right.
Absolutely phenomenal. Hey, I was going to ask and invite you. Will you go Pokemon hunting with me tomorrow? Yeah?
I love Pokemon.
Oh, wonderful. So does he.
I'm
He's trying to
learning.
learn.
I'm trying to learn how to play Pokemon. Pokemon Go is what I'm trying to do. Is it this camera? Right there?
DJs, you got something.
Yeah.
There's napkins right there. Yeah.
I got stuff.
So, Pinky, let me ask you a question. As a hip, happening, in the know, young citizen of the world, teenager, if you will, I'm sure.
Teenager, if you will. Just in case you are.
Do you hear? Hey, I'm in my 40s and I'm learning to play Pokemon for the first time. Is that creepy?
No.
Thank you.
Creepy.
That's not creepy at all.
Okay.
You'll play Fortnite with me tomorrow. All right, or not Fortnite. Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
We've played Fortnite too. Have we played Fortnite? We played Fortnite. Yeah.
Fortnite's great.
This is fantastic. Well, Pinky, thank you for bringing over such amazing treats. I appreciate that very much.
Thank you for being here and
Thank
spending
you.
your Friday night with us for a little while and lending us Dr. Iron Chef to have some fun with today. I almost got him arrested, but it all turned out okay.
Almost. We did have to actually.
Expression.
Yeah. Look, he got kicked out. He got kicked out of a hotel. He got kicked out.
How?
Well,
I did no such thing. He did it. Griffin did it.
I was just shopping. I mean, you're allowed to shop. What did you do, Dr. Iron Chef?
I just followed directions and went where they told me to go.
See, let this be a life lesson at home, kids. You've got to watch out. Who do you follow? Who are your influences? And make sure that they have moral standards which match or exceed your own.
Oh no.
What? I think that's a very good life lesson.
Yeah, she does look mortified. Father got arrested today.
He did not get arrested.
I mean,
We complied with the rules.
We did.
So,
We did.
yeah.
We were
after we
notified
didn't.
No.
After we didn't.
No. Anyway, we've had a lot
Algrima
of fun
says,
today.
you've never been to GoFest if you're surprised about people my age playing Pokemon Go. I'm excited. Listen,
Who said that? Who said that?
Algrima said that. Listen.
Algrima, you're right. I have never been to Pokemon Go Fest, okay? Number one, if there were an Ingress Fest, I would definitely go to that.
Oh, my
because
God,
Ingress,
you're on
the
this
original
still.
Niantic game that was plagiarized by Pokemon Go. Fantastic.
God.
Green team, blue team, enlightened.
Now we have red team, yellow team. What team are you on in Pokemon Go?
Oh,
I think I'm on the red team.
I deleted it like a really long time ago because I lost my account.
Oh. So
So-
you're going to be starting over with us?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. We'll become friends and I'll send you gifts.
I need Sylveon.
Hey, creepier by the minute.
Not creepy at all. We send gifts after you spin the Pokestops.
Okay.
Tarpy is going to help me figure out how to do a raid tomorrow, too.
There you go.
All right, so very excited about that.
You know how to be rated, so clearly you
So
should be an
now I
expert.
need to learn how to raid in Pokemon.
Well, good
All
luck
right?
with that.
So yeah, that's going to be it's going to be a lot of fun. Listen, thank you so much for bringing these amazing treats. Now, don't go anywhere because once we finish our show tonight, I think we've got some other plans with the family here tonight. Is that right?
Yes, indeed, we do.
I believe so. So we should talk about this Excelsior. We should get this thing wrapped up. Listen, there's got to be something about the Excelsior. And thank you so much, Chef, for bringing your beautiful family over here. We're going to catch up with you guys here in just a little bit, okay? All right. So there's got to be something about this Excelsior that makes it worth it. Maybe it's the research. There is some PvP research, right?
Well, okay, there are G7 efficiencies. There is PvP research. For me, the GVC, the G7 building efficiencies are probably on the top of my list that makes the Excelsior worth chasing. I am a G7 player. If you're not a G7 player, that argument doesn't work for you.
Well, let's talk a little bit about these efficiencies. They're in your station research tree. They're all the way at the very, very end. As a matter of fact, it's the first G7 station research that's been introduced into the game. There are no dependencies on it. It's just all the way at the very end.
It is.
And you are looking at uncommon material efficiency for station buildings. The problem, if it's a problem, is that they're broken down 3 different research nodes, one for ore, one for gas, one for crystal.
Yes.
These are each 4-level researches that will give 40, 75, 180,
all the way up to 300%?
And 300% material efficiency for only uncommon and only a specific material.
Either gas or crystal. And first you're chasing that gas, and then they just flip the script on you, and then you go to ore. We assume that crystal will be next. Only a few people out there in the galaxy know that for sure. But the point is that it's quite a bit of investment for about a net 15% reduction overall. And you really need to figure out if that's something that you want to chase.
And again, like we have seen from our good buddy Billy.
Billy is my least favorite person. I think this could have been so much better, but Billy did again.
Billy did because since the Excelsior's launched, and just this 1 week, I have earned 20 V'ger particles.
And you need how many in order to get the first level of 4?
The first level of 4 researches, so the first level of 12 researches costs 1,000 particles. Now, yeah.
And you have 20?
I have 20 here so far.
That's not good. However, you can get a 1,000 just like that for the low price of $99.
Wait, you can actually buy them? They're selling them?
As of yesterday. How many can you buy? Guess. Limit.
1, 10, 5,
12.
So you can buy the entire research. So now you have.
Click on the button. Click on the button. You click on it. No, back in the game. Click on the game. Click on the. I don't have it, so click on it.
Okay, click
Go
that.
to the store. We're now going to the store.
So if you were going to spend on these efficiencies, you have now completely eliminated your need for the Excelsior, right? Or at least for upgrading it. You don't need to tier it.
No, you can
because
literally...
the daily is left at tier 1. So just leave it at tier 1. What's the point in upgrading it?
So let's hypothesize this. Let's say it costs about $1,500 to $2,000 to max the Excelsior, which it probably does, which is historically what happens. You can spend $2,000 maxing the Excelsior, or you can spend $1,200 and completely unlock all 3 efficiencies. Or option C, you can hear any of those prices and throw up in your mouth.
Yeah, which might be more likely. Each level of this research does take 1,000 particles, so at least it's the same all the way across.
Yep.
So if it took me 1 week to get 20 and I need 12,000...
You're never going to get there. You'll be dead by the time you get there. You'll be dead.
Okay.
We'll all be dead.
Griffin, fine. I cannot solve it for myself. Why should Wham buy the Excelsior?
I got to tell you, and I am not a negative person, and I love playing the game, and I love investing in things that make sense to me. Griffin's Excelsior's, I think, maybe a tier 4 right now. So if Griffin didn't take his Excelsior to tier 15, it's probably because Griffin also is still scratching his head, figuring out, well, why do I want to take it to tier 15?
What is the point in upgrading it? aside from the material efficiencies. And again,
I can spend less to max all three than I could to take the Excelsior to a reasonably high level.
Now, Cruzito says in the chat, the Excelsior is targeted to G6 and below. Now, if that's the case, what is it giving to G6? Standard, regular, normal faction credits, of which they have no shortage.
No, it's nice to get the Sigma faction credits, which are a part of this loop with the Excelsior, right?
They don't earn. No, they're not earning Sigma. They're not earning Sigma. They're earning regular faction credits.
So it's not like you can bank up for what you need next.
Ben Sai says it's the enhanced boost ability.
What enhanced boost ability? Where every ship in the fleet gets that enhanced boost of what? What exactly am I boosting?
All right, let's take a look at the research nodes. Those have to be done in the starships tree. If you were to use your enhanced ability, it will give you extra Apex shred against hostiles and armadas. Not bad, 87% when maxed.
Does that include outpost hostiles?
No.
Oh, man. Okay, well.
Not against outpost. But you know what? What you also have is you have enhanced Apex barrier.
Okay.
That's there.
We have all kinds of Apex barrier. How much is the max and light Apex barrier?
The Apex barrier maxes out at 3,500.
Oh. Well, I have like over 10,000 plus on Apex
Okay,
barrier.
well, maybe it's the faction isolitic defense.
Isolitic defense.
That maxes out at 800% in PvP.
I can no longer think of reasons to upgrade the ship.
Here's PvP Apex Shred.
Okay, we do like Apex Shred, except for DJs. How much Apex Shred can I get? 300%? 200%?
50.
I'm telling you, again, I cannot say this enough. I love this game. I love the mechanics. I love the Excelsior. I love the artwork. I love the thing. The one thing about the month after month after month, it's Billy from accounting. Okay, why isn't that 300 to 400% of that stat? It's just what you get for what you're investing. There's a weird balance going on here that just doesn't make sense to me.
Cruzito suggests that it's being made for upper G6 by sourcing Junker parts, Reliant parts. It's not Dauntless. All right, it would be nice if it was Dauntless, but it's not. It's Reliant and Junker
Dauntless
and Vengeance.
Is too new, that's why.
But
never
here's
go
the
through 6
thing.
months.
Again, you're talking about finite paths of upgrading. You're going to max out your Serene Squall eventually.
Yes, you are.
Soon, in fact. You're going to max out the Reliant soon.
Yeah.
In fact, the only thing you won't max out soon would be the Vengeance, but that has the worst conversion of parts in the entire thing. Are you telling me that I might as well just take Vengeance parts because there's nothing else to spend the particles on?
See, that's the opposite of exciting.
The bottom line is here, we were asked.
I just got swapped in the Vengeance.
We were asked by a number of players, is the Excelsior worth buying? Listen, it's fun to own. It helps with the challenge track, if you value the challenge track. And even then, owning the ship allows you to complete the challenge track.
Okay. So we finally gotten there. In order to do well in the challenge track, which appears to potentially be a contender for unlocking whatever the current epic officer is, you need to fully complete that challenge track. In order to fully complete the challenge track, you need the Excelsior.
That requires me to buy the ship. After that, why do I care about upgrading it? Have we found that answer yet?
Well, yes, because in order to do well in that third, that's one-time buy. That's a one-time buy, right?
What?
That last $20 thing for the tier 8 VM?
One time per week.
Right, but it doesn't permanently help you in getting to that tier regularly.
No.
So you basically
Game Junior says, just Vengeance ship parts. That's it. Now,
it feels like we're missing something.
Well, and maybe we haven't found it yet. You know, Sugar Red says, I don't need the Reliant for anything more. Squall is going to be finished very, very soon. Junker's maxed already.
Well, let me postulate this to you in the class. Typically, our friends at Scopely and Digit, who are creatures of habit, will typically release a new feature or a new hostile on month 1, and then on month 2, they'll release something to kick its ass. Now, this month, they did both in the same month.
Matters, do you think we're going to get a hostile that needs the Excelsior next month? That's probably a safe bet.
I think that's where we're going. That would have to be it.
No.
Well,
okay.
You don't know that. You know, maybe your crystal ball's
a new
broken.
hostile that requires the Excelsior?
What else could
it
it
already
be?
has the hostile. It's the summon thing.
Yeah, the summon thing. But you can do that with a tier 1 ship.
I'm telling you, something's not right about it. We don't have the whole piece of the puzzle here. And I think what happened is that they did the old switcho-chango on us. Just when we think they have the answers, they changed the question.
Just when we think we've got it all figured out. Now, Wolfwood says, listen, we solve everything here by adding outpost directives to the Excelsior refinery.
Or the other thing. What's the
give me a favor. I'd rather have a favor or something in there, Wolfwood. I don't want to do more outposts. I want more value for the outpost that I do.
The thing that we need the million of. What's it called?
Plunder.
The plunder. If they added plunder to this loop, that just, the light bulb goes off. But there is no plunder in this loop.
Is that what's coming next month? Are we going to get plunder added to something to do with the Excelsior?
I'm telling you, there is a plan. Because right now, we don't see the plan.
Right now, we don't see the plan. Is it worth owning the ship? If you like the challenge track, yes. If you like Sigma faction credits, yes. If you like the officer shards that are in there,
well, see,
yes.
There we unfairly answered my very fair question I had. Is does it give me something in the game, a resource or whatever that I need?
Owning the ship gives you something, but then upgrading the ship, tiering it, is not necessary.
And that
for
was
any
Wham's
of this.
question. Should I own the ship, but should I upgrade or max the ship?
I mean, if you're willing to spend on it, then yes, I agree. Buy the ship. That unlocks the challenge track. It unlocks the officers. It
but
gets
all
you
need is
extra
the tier
faction
1
credits. But all you need is tier 1.
Yeah, if it were my money, and it is, I'm investing that money in the efficiencies for the resources, for the materials.
It could happen. Guys, more to come on this as it becomes available.
It is still a mystery.
It is still a mystery. We don't know. If you're asking the question, should you buy the ship? If you find value in the Sigma faction credits, fine. I got to be honest with you. I disagree with Cruzito. I don't think this is targeted at a G6 player, except for perhaps with the Junker and the Serene Squall and the Reliant. But again, very short lifespans on upgrading these ships. So when you're done, what then? Where is the end game mechanic or the long-term value-added piece of this loop that we do typically see? We don't see that here just yet.
Many of us in G7 Town are about to reach the point where we're going to unlock our G7 Uncommons. And in order to be successful in that, we need additional help and additional sourcing with those Sigma faction credits. And that's probably the cheese that they think that everybody in that G7 bracket will be chasing with this ship. But again, does that require a max? Absolutely not.
No, it requires a tier 1. Yeah, because now, admittedly, the Challenge Refinery does have faction credits in it.
It does.
Perhaps those bundles will... No, but Jules said it was a 1-to-1 conversion. These things don't scale by tier. You earn 5,000 of the credits, you get 5,000 Sigma credits.
Regardless of the tier of the ship.
Regardless of tier of the ship.
And do you get more of those credits the higher the tier ship you have?
No.
You don't?
No.
Yeah, you guys. We're scratching our heads here, too.
So we'll continue to dig around on it. We'll see what we can dig out of Culver City for you guys as far as some information and some leaks that we can get with regards to the Excelsior. As of right now, it would have to be the recommendation of this show that if you are a light spender, this may not be the most valuable thing to you in the game right now. However, there is value to owning it.
Here's the funny thing. Light spenders and free-to-players, what aspect of the game do they enjoy the most?
Grinding,
PvE.
Mm-hmm.
What do this month's officers help you with?
Grinding.
And what do you need in order to unlock and max or elevate your officers here? You need this challenge track, which requires the ship.
So Cruzito's right.
To a point, if I'm a grinder, I'm not passing up on these officers. And we all know that month 1 is the month where you really want to go ham on them if you can, get them to a higher tier. That's going to require the use of the ship.
Here's the problem, Zach. Zach writes in the chat, how many Sigma credits for the Epic G7? Better start banking all you can.
Epic G7?
Well, that's true. But even a G6 player can't be banking the Sigma credits because they're two different tokens. You're going to get regular tokens. So we're going to have to see. Okay. Vanguard said, DJ, as someone who's several loops behind, this ship does help me tier on some of those loops that I'm behind on, level them for the refineries, level them for those refineries.
Yeah.
And listen, in all fairness, Tarpey has talked about the refinery for the Serene Squall being one of the best in the game over the last year. So
let's reverse engineer this. Let's say that feedback is common and popular feedback, which it very well may be.
Oh, Reliant is also a great ship.
This would be a solution to that player's problem. And that would stir the engagement
buy a
there.
ship to upgrade other ships faster?
Exactly.
Feels funny.
You know, it's like spaghetti. You gotta throw a lot of it at the wall to see which one sticks.
And it might not be Sherlock Holmes says the faction credits. It might not be the faction credits. It may be exactly what Vanguard was just talking about. This is an accelerant to at least 3 other ships that you may be behind on or want to max out. And those 3 ships that they chose, well, they did choose them with reason. They did choose them with reason.
They did.
Serene Squall, amazing. Okay, Reliant, also amazing, and the Junker. Best ship in the game.
And it's a very common problem to have, to be behind on these loops.
So,
Most players, in fact, are. So there you go.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see it looks like this button is still in the oven.
Could be, and we'll find out more as along with you guys as time goes on. What did you just do? Go back.
What is that?
What is
that?
What did you do? What did you do?
I'm just sitting here.
What happened? You touched something. Why did you touch the thing?
It looks like a Federated. I'm at the TV.
Why did you touch it? Oh,
are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
Wasn't me, Vul.
No, I got my hand on the mouse right here. It's my fault.
That was him. You can tell that it is, in fact, time for us to end our show. Guys,
we're a little sleepy.
Thank you for everything. Appreciate you guys being with us for all the content today. It's been a lot of fun. We've done a lot of stuff, and it doesn't end there. We're going to grab a quick nappy nap, and coming up tomorrow morning, the final showdown between Dr. Iron Chef and myself, the cooking competition with special guest judge Beck Likes Plants is going to be here, and tomorrow afternoon, a little bit of Pokemon hunting as well as we explore the island of Oahu.
Indeed, and more retail shopping experiences of Waikiki.
We could go without that last piece right there.
I think that we're going to go.
Guys, thank you so very much for being a part of our experience in here in Hawaii. Thank you to all of us. Thanks to all of you guys in the chat. We're going to take a look and see who is available for us to raid to as it is after midnight over here on the East Coast. We'll see who is online doing a little bit of STFC. Looks like Major Samo is online, so perhaps we should head on over to the Samo Famo.
Hey, Samonites!
And hang out with her over there. Looks like she's doing a little bit of marbles right now, perhaps giving away some goodies. So we'll go check out what's going on with Major Samo. In the meantime, for all of you here in the podcast audience, thank you so much for consuming the content. Thank you for listening. Thank you for visiting our website at TalkingTrekSTFC.com and getting your merch. Hey, listen, cruise merch is available, and you've got a limited amount of time that you can order it. So
you want to show up having a cruise shirt. We want to all wear them together.
Yeah, we absolutely should. The 2026 Talking Trek, the cruise T-shirt is available at our website. That's TalkingTrekSTFC.com. For all of us here at Talking Trek and the Streamer House and all of the executive production team, we thank you for being a part of our live studio audience. Talking Trek is registered trademark and recorded in front of a live studio audience for distribution across podcast platforms everywhere. I am your friendly neighborhood cat person.
And I'm not Green Griffin.
That's Green Griffin. And we're saying meow for now. Love you, minute, guys. Catch you on the next one. Good night.
Meow.
So we'll click that covered splash screen.
You want me to push this button here?
Yeah, click the splash screen so we can. I
want to fade out. I want to fade out.
No, don't fade out. Go to that screen, and then we can fade out.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to get a nice, slow, wonderful dissolve.
Why does it need to be so slow? That's a really slow. Oh, my God. That is so slow. All right. Rating over to Major Samo for those of you on Twitch. And thank you, guys. Again, we're going to catch up with you a little bit later. Breakfast time tomorrow.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Iron Chef is going down. Going down. Good night, everybody. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.